spinning tales from who knows where. A scream, a laugh, a twisted thrill. Oh, the radio's hot and the night stands still. Turn it up louder, feel the shiver climb. Oh, the clock strikes terror. Right on time, it's Friday night, mama. Friday night lives, talking horror and drama. It's Friday night, mama. Oh yeah, Friday night lives. Friday night lives.
What did you think about that, Mark?
That was great.
Yeah, that's the new Friday Night Lives intro, boys. You heard it live tonight. I think it's pretty fucking good. It kicks some ass too.
Oh, hell yeah.
But welcome to Friday Night Lives. I am Uncle Bill from Dead Pit Radio. To my right is the flanneled one, the man himself, Rambo Raph. How you doing, man?
Doing well. Can't complain. Another fun time, LB. Thanks for having me once again, and hope everyone is going to have a safe and happy weekend, and we have a lot to talk about. And again, hope everyone's having a good start to their holiday season as we're getting close to Christmas already.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. We're going to go through a bunch of stuff, but below me is the master blaster himself, Stuntman Mark. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Hopefully everybody out there is not freezing their asses off like I am here in Illinois, but
Oh, I'm freezing my ass off. For sure. Let's see.
should be a good time tonight.
What is the temperature here? Let me see.
Also, by the way, I see people throwing in their favorite Christmas movies or movies that they like for around Christmas. So we're not doing a ranking. It's not a tier list. It's not the 30 best Christmas movies. It is a website list, basically, that we're going to be going through. So just kind of ripping on like all those titles, no ranking, no nothing like that.
Yeah, but
we're gonna
they just say their favorites, of course.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
I don't want them. I don't want their favorites. I'm not gonna allow it in the chat. If you say your favorite movie in the chat, I'm gonna ban you. Fuck you.
Yeah, Mark doesn't like that.
No. Mark hates White Christmas. Jesus.
Well, he hates Black Christmas as well.
That's right. He hates the movie Black Christmas. So let's check to see who's in the chat. We got Vanderhoff. It's good to have you in here, man. Hoblong, Adrian James, Red the Dawn, Cinnamon, Shimon, whatever that is.
Ken, what's up?
Silver Wings, Alex Sanchez, Sick Jim, Fat Pig the Conqueror, Sean Scanlon, Chick the Quig, Meek Scream, Chaz Flicks, Dante's in here. Yeah, a lot of people are coming in as we speak. Acres of Movies. The mayor is in here. I did not tell Mark to blow me, but I mean,
I think I'll pass on that.
Yeah, he's X5 or X. I don't think I've seen that one. So yeah. Oh no. Oh God, it's Daniel Harrison. Uncle Bill. Picture. Uncle Bill, I want to formally invite you and CK to join me and Tony Rand for Christmas dinner.
you imagine actually doing that?
No, I don't think I would ever do that.
Just like, yeah, imagine those glasses.
I had forgotten that though, man, that she actually, when all that stuff happened with Tony Moran, had that whole interview with him and tried to take up for him and all that stuff. And oh God, what a horrible take. You come to find out, like, I mean, he's just like the worst friggin' dude ever.
Mhm.
But that's fitting somehow.
Yeah, the librarian. She looks like a librarian.
God. David Lawrence Graham. Good evening, sir. Kingslayer, how are you? William Blasco. And of course, Crapper Keeper. All right, so I may have missed some people, but there's people filing in as we speak. Let's get to like the biggest news story, I guess, first, which is, of course, Netflix bought the universe. At this point, man, I was looking at that number and I was like, if you can spend $82 billion, what the hell, like, couldn't you buy? Like, you could pretty much buy a country for that, couldn't you? Like, I mean, several.
Mhm. Yeah, that's the first thing. That's the first thing that popped in my head was like, they have 82 billion.
Of course.
Assuming that most of that was liquid and not like investors, or, you know, I don't know. It was surprising to see that they got it. I was kind of hoping somebody else would have, but
That's almost as much as Mart's couch.
yeah. Just trade them the couch for Warner Brothers.
$82 billion. I was like, what the fuck investment is worth $82 billion? It would be like a studio. That's crazy. But essentially, what they've done, it seems like, is monopolized streaming now almost completely. With that, here's what they got. Okay, they got HBO Max. They got all the Warner Brothers and Discovery stuff. They now own the Harry Potter franchise. They own the DC universe. They own Game of Thrones, and they own the Cartoon Network. So, I mean, there's not much that they fucking don't.
Does that include like the video game stuff, WB Interactive? I would assume
probably
so.
got to, yeah.
So they own a little piece of Mortal Kombat, kind of.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat is, yeah. I completely forgot that.
The game and the movie rights. Wow. Okay.
So a lot of people are losing their mind about this because that's like a monopoly almost, for them. And Mark, I know you want to talk about this, and I saw it too. And it makes it even worse. There was a quote today. I don't know if you have it up or not, or if any.
I do.
Okay, go ahead. And this was a quote from one of the
co-CEO of Netflix.
Okay.
He said, so I'm guessing they're seeing some negative backlash from people online, early comments, and like people are chiming in. But he says he's saving Hollywood by adapting to consumer demand for home viewing, calling traditional lengthy cinema windows as being old-fashioned. So like, the movies go to the theater 60 days, 90 days, whatever. He thinks that that's no longer what people want. And they're going to evolve and be more consumer friendly. Streaming provides films and all sorts of other visual media to audiences like those in rural areas who can't necessarily make it out to theaters or easily go to theaters.
Listen, let me just stop you right there real quick. I'm in the ruralest fucking area that there is, and I can still get to a theater. It's only like 30 minutes away.
Mm-hmm. It's weird because he says that while they're still going to focus heavily on streaming and the newly acquired content, that they are going to put out films theatrically as well. So for the people that want to, they can still go see movies from Warner Brothers, even though it's under their banner now.
You just won't want to. That's the problem. That's always been the problem. Is, do you want to go to the theater?
Right.
It's like no.
Yeah, I mean, so his stance is that consumer focus, people want to watch things on Netflix. That's basically the long and short of it. Like most people don't want to go to the theater, but if you want to, we've got you covered on that too. That's what he's saying.
Let the whole thing burn and leave it to the fucking crows.
Yeah, you had an interesting take on this, Rambo. Like I saw it earlier on the Discord.
Yeah,
basically,
I'm Travis Bickle.
Yep, that's what they said. Basically, just kind of like destroy the whole current system. And let
Yeah, I mean, it's
else.
cynical, but for me personally, the way I look at it, 90% of movies suck. 90% of physical media is, can we fit this condom over your fucking movie? And this overpriced bullshit. Let it all burn and wait for the acid rain to wash it all away and fucking rebuild from the beginning and maybe learn a lesson or two. Ever since the fall of Rome, just let it all fucking burn. 90% of movies suck. 90% of physical media is how much fucking fancy packaging is on the side, less about the movie, and it'll cost 60, 80 bucks. I mean, it's just going to get worse before it gets better, so just let it all fucking burn and again leave it to the fucking crows and let the acid rain wash it away. Fuck it all. Fuck them.
The sad part is that they won't learn anything from that. Like if
Well,
being
fuck
like
'em.
it all burns, like it's just gonna burn and
They
that's gonna
burn.
be it.
So I think I agree with some of that. I think we're at a point now where the landscape of like film as we know it, like things that reach mainstream theaters and things like that, is pretty much at like an all-time low to me. It's all like video game adaptations, comic books, sequels, remakes, prequels. It's just basically all that now. Like that's the whole, and then every now and then they'll sneak in one or two original movies that to be fair, like aren't really that good, but I mean they're original. So I think I do agree with the idea of like something needs to happen where people are like, we really got to like do something different. We got to think outside the box or something to make films again, to make some sort of impression on this landscape now that, you know, everything's owned by this fucking giant company. But do I think that'll happen? Fuck no. What I think will happen is just this giant company would be churning out even more like IPs and shit from their streaming platform will be showing up in theaters.
They're going to exploit the IPs that they just acquired.
Yeah.
That's the same thing that Disney did when they got Star Wars. Somebody said in the chat canceling that Matrix movie, that's probably not even going to happen. They'll more than likely go ahead with that. Shit, at this point, they can do a series on Netflix of Matrix. I mean, possibilities are endless now. Like they kind of opened the floodgates. They can do whatever the hell they want. I mean,
yep.
You look at, I mean, them owning DC stuff. I mean, you're going to see a million shows and hell, sequels to the fucking Nolan movies are possible now because they can do whatever they want. Like they got all this stuff. They're only going to exploit it. No way you buy all that stuff and sit on those properties. It's not going to happen.
So, yeah, essentially, like, it's going to be a giant clusterfuck of stuff that we probably won't want to go and see. But, you know, the question I have is, do I still want to go to the movies? And I mean, sometimes, yeah,
Mhm.
I just something about that is nostalgic to me. And even though I know that the movies are going to suck, and trust me, they do suck, um, I do want to go. So the question is, like, eventually, like, what are you going to go see? I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
I do not know.
Mortal Kombat versus Superman or something.
Probably. It'll probably be something like that. Yeah. Like it'll be some sort of like DC Universe versus Mortal Kombat movie, I guarantee you.
Mhm. Mhm.
Let's see. You guys seem to forget Warner Bros. Are pretty much as exploitative, not to defend Netflix, a company is a company.
To a degree, every studio is, yes, but when you have a streaming service accompanied with that where they're in need for new content, yes, they've got the library, but they've also got carte blanche to do whatever the fuck they want now. At least with like some of the studio partnerships between studio and director. And I mentioned Nolan previously. I know he had a partnership with them before he went to Universal, but like there was some sort of loyalty there between filmmaker and studio for certain people, not everybody. But I just think that the gloves are way more off now than before.
Oh, we did get a super chat from Business of Fear. I saw that. But yeah, I mean, that'll just be another crappy film, just like Warner Bros. Was releasing crappy films. Mart's favorite Superman movies, and fucking
That's another thing. Is he out of a job? You think they continue with all the gun stuff they had in place? They're gonna keep paying that guy?
that'd be funny.
Yeah.
And this is shit like this. Is I am afraid is going to happen too. Yeah, if they do it, it'll go straight to Netflix. Definitely.
It's more of a possibility now, yeah.
Probably where it deserves to be.
Yeah, I'm sure that it's going to. I mean, listen, the Exorcist franchise, if you want to call it a franchise, is one of those ones that's never gonna. It's never going to be worth shit, no matter what.
Be a crossover with Stranger Things.
Look, dude, that's something that'll probably happen. Or they'll use all the people from Stranger Things in like movies that they want to do. So you'll see like fucking, Noah Schnapp will be the new Harry Potter. It'll be some shit
Yeah,
like that. I
I
know
could
that's what
see
they're gonna do. The Carrie, yeah, he is working on the Carrie remake. So which one is he doing? Is he doing them both
I think
together? Or
he's
is that
doing both.
Exorcist? Okay.
He's in that South Zendaja. It's just all the remakes, all the fucking.
Making a Harry Potter TV series. Oh, that's fucking great. If there's one thing we need, it's a TV series.
I'll be sure not to watch it.
So question is there anything good that will come out of this?
You'll get a Conjuring Netflix TV series.
Yeah, I'll get a lot more requests to rant on shit. So I'll be happy. I'll get paid a lot more.
That's true.
So bring it on. It's going to be on crap. I'll be here for it. I'll be ranting all the way. So that's why I might let it all burn. Be happy.
Get ready for 10 more Beetlejuice sequels. Yep.
Yeah.
That'll be outstanding. Let's see. They might cut violence out of Magnum Force, like Summer's Night getting shot and pulling blood. But is Netflix going to do that though? I don't think. I mean, I can see Disney doing that. I don't think Netflix gives that much of a shit though.
I don't think so, but
Yeah, I haven't heard Netflix doing that.
Yeah, now this will probably happen. They'll invest in AI more. That probably will.
Mhm.
Yeah.
it really, Man, I start thinking about their library, and true, most of the stuff that we really, really want has come out, but there's other films like The Hidden, for example, that got a Warner Archive release. We've all wanted like some souped up 4K edition because the film just deserves it.
Well, they weren't releasing what it was with Warner Brothers.
But with the partnership with Arrow Video, like, does that still continue? Like, Arrow doing a lot of these Warner titles like Deep Blue Sea and stuff. Like, does that go away now? Or I don't think Netflix gives a shit about putting out physical media. They want people to use their streaming service. So
That's true. They
that's
definitely
more of
won't.
what I'm
Yeah,
worried about.
they definitely won't put an emphasis on that now for sure.
Yeah.
So it's probably a good thing we got that Nightmare set when we
Yeah.
did, because
Exactly.
probably the last thing you'll ever see like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Netflix owns Freddy now, or at least part of that franchise for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It depends. I mean, I think in all seriousness, Netflix got this because it's a good bargaining tool to rent and sell off pieces. So they can rent a lot of these older titles. Yeah, we'll rent it out to you. You can put on physical media, and whether it be on for a short time or not, we'll also have it on Netflix as well for those who don't pay for physical media. And if things aren't going well, they'll sell it off. We'll sell DC to you. We'll sell Harry Potter to you. And that's always a bargaining tool as well in the future, even if they need to make up for some money. Because, I mean, they paid a lot of money, but even if they just sold DC, they would get a ton of money from someone for just DC altogether. So that's another reason. It's not just for their library, but it's a good bargaining tool later. You want DC? Make us an offer.
Yep. That's a good point.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question, though.
I'm sure Disney will sell Star Wars or some other thing in the future.
Does anybody really give a fuck about DC, though? I mean, even like hardcore comic book loving fuckers that go to movies and watch that stuff all the time. It seems like DC is just the shits anyway. Like, I mean, the last Superman movie, it was what it was. Like, what that franchise has really done. I'm sorry, that brand has really done everything it can to hurt itself at this point, in my mind.
I mean, I definitely don't have any faith going forward. I already didn't, but it's even worse now. So, yeah, I mean, I care about the characters. I mean, I still like the Batman character. I'd be cool if we got more good Batman movies, but like a lot of that's just really up in the air. That's why I was mentioning the whole James Gunn thing. Do they keep him around? Like, how does that?
I hope not. Look, man,
me neither.
Listen, that shtick's kind of like run its course. Like it was needed for a while, and it's just done. Like he's run that same shit in that sardonic humor thing into the fucking ground now. It's like,
yeah,
we need something different. Let's move it along.
I would agree.
Probably long enough to let him hang himself. Not literally. I'm talking about like figuratively. Like he'll make some movie.
Rambo over here. Somehow clip that for sure.
Yeah.
Hang himself.
But he'll make a movie or two, and if it doesn't do well, it'll give him a reason to kick him out and replace with their own guys.
Oh God. What happened to Warner Archive and Grubworm or Groove? Sorry. I'll be honest with you, I don't give a shit what happens to Groove. I want that to go away. Groove has go away hate with me with that fucking 2000 spelling. Like putting a Z at the end of everything. I hate the way they spell that company. They own TNT and TBS too. Now that's interesting. Okay.
So AEW and WWE crossover.
Yeah, I think it might have been Wes texted me and was like, AEW could be like over with because essentially they own all the TV rights now
Yeah.
to AEW. So if they don't want to go along with that shit, that's pretty much it for them in terms of, well, I mean, they could, you could keep going, I guess, but without a TV deal, you're,
Well, I mean,
pretty
they
much-
could charge Tony Khan a price.
he'd probably pay it too if they did.
I mean,
No
they need to
matter-
start making this 80 billion back. Because you have to make it back and then do a profit. So now the beginning's going to be, how do we get this 80 billion back in order to start being in the green? And that's going to be their first hurdle, is regaining this 80 billion back. And how many years is that going to take?
That's a long-term plan, I guess, because I don't know if you recoup $80 billion that quickly. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's true, but I've heard Disney still hasn't recouped or the stuff they paid for the stuff they got for Fox and Star Wars.
Well, I mean, if they see, this is the problem though, right? They take these, don't start on the Star Wars mark. I know you want to. Just don't. Like, they take these huge IPs, right? And then they make 1,000 horrible movies and TV shows to where like nobody wants to watch that shit anymore. So they just damage and destroy their own product to the point where it's just not even marketable. And then you're left with just something nobody wants to see. Whereas if you just be smart and kind of do what the fans want and not put out 5,000 TV shows with different, spin-offs from that universe that nobody cares about, nobody watches, it just oversaturates that market. They have that Rogue One shit, The Mandalorian, and there's I don't even know how many of those shows there are now for Star Wars, but like way too many.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was The Mandalorian, there was Ahsoka, there was the Boba Fett one, there was the Bad Batch, there was the one with the little kids, there was I just had the Acolyte, there was Andor. But I mean, you're right, and I think that is why they are going to do that 50th anniversary, the original Star Wars versions coming out in theaters, unaltered. They'll make a big deal of that now in 2027.
Yeah, they got to go back to the like original stuff because that's what people want to fucking see.
The thing that they weren't going to do at first, but they now need some good leeway from the audience. So, hey, here's the unaltered versions of Star Wars, Empire, and Jedi for, I'm guessing, well, in theaters, and I will bet it will be on a 4K, and they're going to hope that will be their big money maker, and could easily be the highest selling 4K is those unaltered Star Wars movies, because they need to start making more money. And that would be a way to do it, because a ton of people would buy that.
Right.
It's true.
I agree with that, Blu-ray addict. More than likely, that price increase is on its way.
Oh yeah, Netflix. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the most immediate, guaranteed way to see a nice amount of profit right away. I mean,
that's not with me. I pay this.
yeah. You up that price, and I mean, you think about how many people, like, that's all they have. They don't have physical media anymore, so they just go straight to Netflix because it's the easiest thing to turn on.
That's true. I mean, it's just the ease of use, really. Like, I still have Netflix. It's probably the only streaming service I still have, I think. Like, because there's no reason to have Peacock anymore because they don't show any of the WWE shit on there anymore. So it's like, the hell would that's the only thing that I had it for.
No Disney Plus.
I do have Disney for the kids, yeah. Now that you mention it, but so I got Netflix and Disney, and then Netflix has nothing on it though. Like legitimately, I'm not just saying that. The only thing I ever watch on Netflix is documentaries. Like in terms
That's
of
their best
film,
stuff. That's what I was
yeah.
going to say. That's the best thing they have is some of the documentaries on.
In terms of films, and there's nothing to watch on. I don't even know what the hell they're doing. Like, it's like you couldn't pick a worse selection of movies just to like show people that I have no interest in.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how they acquire their content, but I mean, I would imagine it's got to be tough because every studio has a service now, and they kind of want to keep their own stuff on their service. So they got to do something.
I like these takes here. Just like a bunch of people just fuck Netflix. Netflix against my ass. Yeah, ESPN is that's the rumor from who is it? Freddie Prinze Jr. I think of all people is that ESPN they'll never recoup that money. By the way, I'll just go ahead and tell you because unfortunately they bought that at the exact fucking time that wrestling took a fucking nosedive, which is what's happening now. Really, Tubi's all we got left, Bulls. Tubi.
God, I hope they don't buy out Tubi. Tubi's a really good streaming service. Amazing selection.
When the normies understand it's a bad thing, it'll be too late.
Probably.
Well, then they get what they pay for. That's their fault.
Yeah, I think I was just using Star Wars as an example of like running your product into the ground, which is what they're going to do with Harry Potter and all this other shit.
Yeah, but I don't give a shit. They run Harry Potter to the ground. To be honest, they make Harry Potter fucking porn for like, I don't give a fuck. I ain't watching
it for the kids. Tubi actually does have a better selection than Netflix. Is the wild thing. It's completely free. And like I go on there and you can find like slasher films from the 70s that you've never even heard of. I mean, in terms of horror films and Italian films and things like that, it's 1,000 times better. Disney should have bought it. Yeah, that'd been great.
But that's the sincerities that the properties they have. In all honesty, there's nothing that they had that I really care to see in the future. DC, haven't cared about what they've done in a long time. Harry Potter, I was never into. Lethal Weapon, you didn't ever need any more Lethal Weapon stuff. I'm just saying, like other Warner Bros. Properties, I can't think of anything that said, "Oh, I wish I could have seen more of this and more of that." I just can't right now. Matrix, that died long ago for me.
So what about Game of Thrones, buddy? You don't like the Man Mountain guy?
I never care about Game of Thrones.
You know what? I never did either. I never watched a single episode of that show. But they tried so hard to shove it up my ass. Like, it was ridiculous.
Who was doing that?
HBO, I guess.
Oh,
God damn.
Nah, I saw a few episodes. I'm like, whatever. I mean, I'm not a big fantasy guy. Like, I saw Lady Hawk. That film sucked. Unless it's like Conan or Army of Darkness, I don't really care about fantasy.
So, me either, to be honest. What is this? Did you guys hear about the Return of the Living Dead cast members getting into a physical fight at Days of the Dead? Mark, you heard about this?
A physical fight? No, but I did hear that something happened. Well, I kind of touched on this on the last stream we did. Something happened because you did not have all of the cast members on the stage. It was maybe about 3 or 4 of them. And the others were just there. And then the whole Linnea Quigley thing, she's not even a part of it. So I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know anything about a physical fight, though.
Yeah, I hadn't heard anything about that. That'll be a great video though later, like to cover that shit. Yeah, probably not.
No,
Mm.
don't hold your breath for that one.
I don't think I was holding my breath for that one anyway, though. Even before that,
Yeah, it sucks. The
Well, again, I would.
thing.
a physical fight between a male cast member and so that can only be what, Joel Shepard or Beverly Randolph, because Linnea Quigley wasn't even there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, but I don't see like Beverly Randolph fighting anybody. So it had to be Joel Shepard and somebody, if that's true. I get more information about this, Justin. We need to know. It's like fucking
Yeah.
Fox News.
Yeah, then they can go on your Instagram and a few more paragraphs yelling at you.
Listen, you can yell at me and go on all you want as long as you're watching it, bulls. That's fine with me. Say what you will.
Yeah, I saw the people in the comments, and they were pretty positive, but some of them were real simps. for her.
Dude, we're gonna get into that that whole thing here in a minute anyway. Don't worry. But this is another thing I wanted to bring up. I was going to bring this up anyway, but like, do you want to review this at some point as well? Like his list of
Yeah.
the top 20 movies?
We could.
I think that would be a good show topic.
Yeah.
And the fact that he shit all over Paul Dano, which I don't really I didn't even know that Paul Dano was hated until
I'm not a
he came
fan,
out.
so
Paul Dano is just a guy that like was there.
He's another one of those guys that's in a ton of really good movies, but he's not necessarily the reason why the movies are good. That's my interpretation of him and his career. Never been a big fan. I don't get the utter love for him.
So, Mark, do you have a foot fetish too? Yeah.
No. How does that?
Well, I mean, Tarantino doesn't like Paul. You don't like Paul, so Tarantino's foot fetish. Maybe you have foot fetish. I'm just saying how close you are to Tarantino. You know.
No, I just never been a
Do you
big
hate
Paul
Matthew
Dano
Lillard
guy.
as well?
No, hate. I mean,
hate's
no.
a strong word.
Yeah.
Who the fuck hates Matthew? Listen, really though, if you hate Matthew Lillard, there's something like majorly wrong because, like, I mean, I can see,
too.
I
With
can
the
see
foot
like
fetish
maybe
question.
just
He thought about it. He's like, do I hate it? I don't know. You're
Yeah.
easy to say you hate black and you hate white, but foot fetish, you're like, I don't know.
I don't know if
Maybe.
I mean, I don't hate
Maybe
someone's
if it was
feet.
on my
Like,
couch.
that's
Mark is currently questioning his sexual fetishes.
What if the foot was on the
hanging out.
couch? You're 8,000
I don't.
inches.
No fetishes here. I don't have any.
This is a judgment-free zone, Mark. It's all right, even if you do.
No
Sure.
kink shaming. It's okay, Mark. You can like it.
So going back to the Return of the Living Dead thing real quick, Sean Clark confirmed it on Slippy's stream the other day. Okay.
Mm.
I need to reach out to Sean Clark, see what's going on.
Yeah, like I'm guessing he represents some of them because I don't think he was there.
He probably does, yeah.
Like I know I would have bumped into him, and I didn't see him at all. So.
Yeah, I can't wait to figure this out. Joel Shepard versus Daniel Harris. Okay, this is a good spot as I need to get into this, I guess. So I don't know how many people have. Hopefully, like most people that watch our show have seen the video where we recently did that about her rebuttal, and yeah, Lord. And like
He was yelling at Daniel Harris as we're tied up in the corner.
yes,
Like,
probably.
shut up. I'll talk to you later.
So needless to say, like she was not thrilled with our interpretation of what went on. She sent us a 4 or 5 paragraph email, and I haven't heard anything back from the last video, the latest kind of thing. But I pretty much just, I got to say, like, I've got to stand by like everything I said in that video. I don't understand what there is, like, what is she doing for fans that would necessitate paying her $100 at this point for a
Well, okay, that
signature?
was my. I was asked a sincere question. What do you feel about her saying? Well, she needs to pay 15% to her manager. Well, she needs to pay taxes. And I'm like,
Don't we
as opposed to
all?
you
Like,
not
what?
paying taxes before. Like,
I
what
know
do
they
you?
weren't paying. Here, that's the thing about conventions. I still think they probably aren't. Like the majority of them, I don't even know if I believe that any of them are.
They're
But
not.
like, they're not paying taxes on this shit, and nobody cares. They never have. Like, that's the thing. They go to these conventions. They take cash. There's no way to prove like how much money they made or anything like that. That's why
Exactly.
so many of them take cash, because there's no trail. Like, there's no credit cards involved or kind of anything to trace back to them.
Do the convention owners have to put something down in their records for who
I
gets paid what? Or
Yeah, I would say they probably do. Like, in terms of like what they pay them to be there and everything like that. So they may have to pay tax on that, but in terms of what they make from like people coming up to them, I know they're not paying taxes on that shit. And if they
They're not.
are, they're underreporting the shit out of it. I'm positive, because how would you know? Like, how
Yeah,
would you ever
exactly.
find out?
There's no way
So
to trace any of that.
let's assume. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say I've heard from a few people. I'm not gonna name names, but I've heard that most of them do not pay any sort of
No,
taxes.
I mean, we've known that for years. Like, we used to talk about that on the show back in the day. Like, how the fuck are they doing this? They're making like $100,000 a weekend sometimes, and like for like bigger stores like Robert England, they're not paying a dime of taxes on any of that shit.
No.
Doesn't make any sense to me, but it's always gone on that way.
so, I would don't say so. Mark, okay, you don't have to name names, but these people, were they vendors? Were they actors? Were they directors that said they didn't pay?
They were people that were a lot closer to the people that are attending the con in terms of celebrity. That's all I could say.
Okay, very secretive.
I just can't say. If I
Very
say too much, it'll give it away. So
Rambo. Okay, very secretive then. I'm not gonna give it away.
I would pay her $20, Ronald. I won't say the comment you said, but so you don't get sued. But sure, I pay $20. But I like the more autograph. But anyway, my question would be, with what she was charging before,
Yeah.
which I don't know, maybe it was $40, whatever the case. What was the big change to make her have such a big jump in price? If she
I
was
don't
still
know,
paying her
because
manager
dumbasses
and
will pay
taxes.
it. My guess is that it's as simple as that. Because
Yep.
somewhere along the way, she figured out that like if she dresses up like a clown, like she did in the movie, or if she gets halfway naked, that there's a bunch of fucking nostalgic. And I hate the word simp, man. I really do. I hate fanboy and simp and mark and a lot of those terms like that, because it's just degrading to fans. But in this case, like, it seems to be very appropriate,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of those people that are like needlessly kind of taken up for her because they think that they're gonna get something out of it, or that they think there's some, that by defending them, they're like her boyfriend or something almost. It's like, no, that's not how this works. But here's what I will say about that whole situation, okay? When we first got those messages, like, her big thing was, number one, unfollow me. And it's like, okay.
I didn't know you guys were following her in the first
I
place.
like, no problem, I guess. Like, who gives a shit? Number two, take it down. But why would we do that? Like, it's our opinion. That's not ever happened. But number three, we ask her, like, okay, come on a stream or a show. You don't have to come on a live stream, just come on a show. And let's talk about this we'll discuss our points about it. You discuss your points about it. It'll be a show, like a fucking, debate or whatever you want to call it, like just a show. Hell, she did it with Tony Moran. He's a lot bigger of a shithead than we are. But she didn't even respond to that. It was just like, okay, thanks for unfollowing me. Like, yeah, but it was that wasn't even a consideration. I don't know. I feel like if you feel that strongly about your opinion, you just come on the show and just defend it. And the idea of like, she got mad because we said that she was being vague about, she fucking was though. Like, why are you bringing it up if you don't have any intention of like saying anything about it? It is just, I don't understand that part either. I don't think we'll ever figure that out. But
did she convey it to bring some kind of sympathy upon herself, or she was being asked, but at the same time, then don't answer unless you don't give an actual answer?
No, I think she was just more like, it's like, I was being vague because it's nobody's business, but it's like, but you made it everybody's business. Like,
you brought it up.
You could have just sat there. Nobody gave a shit. Nobody was asking like, hey, what happened to the Talk Scary to Me podcast? You never heard that in your life because nobody ever gave a shit. But like, I mean, I honestly didn't even know it was over until she posted that. So I feel like if you're going to come on there and make a big issue out of something, and by the way, the other person's not on there to talk about it, then you should probably give some sort of information about what the fuck's going on. Like, her saying, yeah. I believe that, yes, might be true. Remember when Daniel Harris told everyone to lower their prices so regular folks could afford autographs? Neither do I. I don't know what she does for fans and it says anyone paying her $20. Yeah, well, I think that's the biggest kind of point I had with it is like, it seems like everything she was doing is kind of in reverse. Like, here we are preaching about how high shit's getting, how crazy things are getting, how, like you're getting asked to pay for quotes on photos now and pay for selfies and things like that. And she's out there telling people, hey, you're worth more than this. It's like, you can't be worth much more than this because you're getting $100 to fucking just go like scribble your name on something. Like, I can't imagine what would be easier than that for that amount.
I mean, to me, it's all business for her. She seems to be very much about getting paid, which I can understand to a point. But it's all business. It's all business, like through and through. There's no in between. I mean, even if you look at her website, like which I did do just because I was curious, and I mean, she's selling her nightie with her thong, and it's like $800. So
with her what?
What would you say?
With her what? Thong?
She said, "Yeah.
Used."
She's wearing it in like a photo, like beside it. So yeah, I would assume it's the same pair.
It is used as well.
I guess so. I don't know if she watched it before. I don't know.
Let's not get into the fucking semantics of this thong. We'll be here all night.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's
math is pretty important, that part. It'd be pretty important to some
I guess that's an important detail in that. Yeah.
But I mean, come on, she seems like someone that if she could get a lot more with that, she'd do it. That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I was for his couch.
I think maybe it boils down to just like a moral issues. Like, just because you can doesn't mean you should, kind of thing. Like, she could get a bunch of people to pay $100 for an autograph, But I mean, that's one thing. That's one thing. So I guess if you can, in a weird way, part of my brain's like, I guess if you can get away with doing that, then that's fine. Like if people are going to pay that, then do it. But then she's trying to get other people to do. It's like stay in your own fucking lane. Like if you want to do that and just be greedy as
Right,
all
yeah.
hell,
Yeah.
do it. But like trying to convince everybody else to like screw people over, to me, is a little bit disingenuous.
But she'll look at it as if she's doing a good deed for that person she likes. Well, I'm helping them out because I'm helping them make more money, and
I
they're my
don't.
friend.
That's
I
what I was
mean,
trying to say. Like, I think that's the way she's looking at it. Like, it's a business, so why not maximize your profitability and make as much as possible, which I kind of get. But at the same time, if that's what she wants to charge, let her charge what she wants and you charge what you want.
I
Well, I mean,
think
you
that
get an STD too. Doesn't mean you want to get it. I mean, you could. She could get that all she wants, but still screwing someone else over.
yeah, I mean, you're probably right though. You probably like she probably looks at it like she's helping all these people out by being like this businesswoman or whatever for them. To whereas, I think from a fan perspective, looking at it, and that's the way that I'm looking at it. That's the only way I can look at it. Is like
Right.
it just seems like you are just jacking up prices and ripping people off even more than. And I don't even understand at this point, like the prices people are paying, especially like her. Like it's either $80 or $100 now. I can't remember which, but it's like one of those. But like if that's where we're headed and that's what she's championing, then I think there's a big disconnect between like the what people can pay versus like what you think you're worth.
Mhm.
Well, again, just to repeat what I said before, they were not charging this much, maybe even 5 years ago, I would think. So, okay, you say you need a manager. You may need a manager to get movies and such. You don't need a manager for a convention. Either you get a phone call, you make a phone call, and you could do that easy enough from your home. You make a few phone calls, you do some deals, that's it. If it's taxes, you were fine with paying taxes when you were charging $40 or whatever it was, but now somehow the taxes are so different for you, you need to charge $80 to $100. I mean, nobody else gets that privilege. Hey, job, I think you need to be paying me $30 an hour now. For I know we all got to pay these same taxes, but I think you need to start paying me $30 now an hour. Can you do that? I mean, a job would do, go fuck yourself or fire your ass or something else. And I don't know. The story doesn't hold a lot of water.
Yeah, I see your perspective. That's just the comment.
I haven't seen it yet. Apparently, I'm not even close to that yet.
It's towards the bottom.
Double Impact and Sudden Death and Line Hunter for no, but I'll buy all those.
Yeah,
I
those are,
I just will.
I think those are MVD. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Let's
with some of
see.
the comments under you guys' video, that's what it seems like. Defending her with her honor for the glory of love.
Yeah, they're gonna fight for the right, Your Honor.
Will be the hero that they're waiting for.
I mean, sure, you do that. There's always people. We've been doing this show for 20 years now, and for probably about 10 of those years, like conventions have been way too fucking high. And there's always people that will say the same thing, and that is, if people are willing to pay it, and blah, 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 I don't take that approach. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, like, my approach is from coming from a fan perspective. At some point in that, I stopped going to and like buying fucking autographs because they were doing that shit. So it kind of ruined the whole thing for me. And I don't really care if like Other people think, well, like they should just get away with highway robbery because they can. I don't think that's a good approach to take to it either. If you're going to do something like that and you're making, let's say, $30 or $40 an autograph, you're doing fine. You're coming away with thousands of dollars at the end of the day. You don't need to be making $80 to $100 an autograph. And you know that. And anybody with any common sense knows that. And it's like you're trying to convince people some sort of Jedi fucking mind trick that you're worth that for some reason. I guess inflation. Do autographs inflate? Like, I don't think so. So do whatever. Like, whatever you mental gymnastics you have to do to make that make sense. Do that. It doesn't make sense.
So okay, so she talks to D. Wallace and says you have to do this and this, right? Well,
she doesn't say you have to. I think she's just like,
you
basically
should.
like, you should, yeah.
So okay, she sells thorns, and she don't tell D. Wallace you should sell your thorns too, D. Wallace.
Probably.
Sell your thorns you used on the Halloween when you're the French poodle. Or
listen, there is something so disturbing about the thought of buying D. Wallace's thong.
E.T.'s mom's thorns.
I can't even tell you how much that disturbs me, Rambo.
The thorn says phone home.
Hold on real quick. Bobby's got
to phone home take with D. Wallace's thorns.
Oh God!
If pussy calls to you, you can phone home with D. Wallace's thorns. Here's your 1-800 number. If you thought Cujo was rabid, these prices are rabid for your pocket, for your wallet.
I love the idea of that. Oh, phone home.
Coming soon.
With D. Wallace's thong. All right. Here we go. Now for something completely different.
Thank you, Bobby.
Let's see. Matt is at an entrance doing his fist up in the air and punching the air. Matt starts walking to the ring, walking through the bridge floor, and walks up the invisible steps that are not there and drinks his mellow yellow.
I'll be like my Breakfast Club. Fist in the air.
Invisible steps that are not there. God.
Oh, like the audience who's not there. More and more with these arenas and these wrestling.
Yeah, that's true. Bobby, you're a damn modern day poet. Don't ever change, please. She's got used and unused thongs for sale. Come on, let's get with the program. I ain't buying it.
You talking about D. Wallace's or Daniel's? Daniel's. Maybe both. Well, Mark buy him.
No.
You put them under your couch.
Oh.
Made the couch more profitable.
It's simple. It's thugonomics. It's basic thugonomics, folks. You charge less people, more money, less work, less time spent, maximize profits. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's also
You would think with all the money she got, she'd afford better glasses. Like in that picture, is like the librarian glasses. Get better glasses at least. Like ours.
This comment comes out of nowhere. I have diabetes. Okay. I'm sorry.
Must be Wilford Brimley's son.
Don't eat any candy.
You know what? I do remember Lisa Frank. Talked about this with Savannah, who's a huge Lisa Frank mark. Had the Trapper Keepers and shit with all that shit on it, like back in the day. Won't be sim. Listen, that's another thing I was talking. I met her in probably it had to be between 2012, 2014, somewhere in that time frame, right? And I don't remember a damn thing about it. I have a signed poster. I don't remember. anything about it. That's how memorable it was. That's probably about how memorable it is for anybody else.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I've ever gotten anything signed from her.
Let's
Talked to
see.
her at a convention a couple times, but
You're just a two-faced fan. You used to like her, but now you don't like her anymore.
And she's
Was
done
that
everything she
the comment?
possibly fucking can to make me not like her at this point, ain't she?
No, that was just some of the comments under your videos.
I know, but I mean, at this point, like, what else could she really do except, come out and like piss in the floor in front of the fans or something to make you like her even less? I don't understand. Now there you go. There you have it.
Great. I'll send the feet pits to Mark. He's the one who likes this.
no, I don't.
Okay, so onward from that though. Did either of you guys watch the Uncle Creepy interview that we did?
Very interesting interview.
Mhm.
It definitely gave me a different take on it. And I'm curious about Mark's views on Damien Leone because you've talked with some of those guys. So
I didn't. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I don't say like your opinion on. Seems like Leone is a chicken shit or something. I mean, he doesn't want to pick sides. Doesn't want to stand up for anybody.
I haven't
Mark ain't gonna
listened
say
to.
shit. Listen,
No,
I'll tell you
wait.
this right
wait. So I haven't listened to all of it. I'm about like halfway through it, and I don't even know if you guys got to Damien in the part that I've heard. So that's what he said, that he's not sticking up for people or something.
Well, it was him and the producer guy.
Mhm.
Come back in.
Yeah.
Come back. Yeah. Again, as soon as I'm ready to say something, it wants to fucking freeze. Fuck the internet. That's how it always goes. It's like you get with the lady and then you get the whiskey dick. It's like, okay, come on, wake up. But long story short, Uncle Creepy did a lot for those guys.
Mhm.
When Terrified 2 came out, he did all he could. Production, publicity, did kind of a handshake deal. And then I forget the name of the producer.
Yeah, me
but
too.
he
Phil.
he did not like that Uncle Creepy was more well known than him, and so that's why he fired Uncle Creepy, because his name was more popular than the producer. So Uncle Creepy called Damien, and then Damien said, "That's your guys' problem," and didn't want to pick sides.
Now,
So even though
I
it seems
can
Uncle Creepy help. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, I can 100% see that happening, that
Oh yeah,
conversation, because that's just how I feel like that a lot of this shit works. And especially like if you've got something that's like that popular, that much of a marketability kind of thing, I can 100% see him being like, I don't want any part of this. This is between you and like the producer. Like, I didn't have anything to do with it. I don't want any part of it. I guess that if that whole story that he told is completely accurate, because there's always more sides to a different story or more sides to the same story. If that story is true, the part that's most kind of like concerning to me is that I know that guy helped that movie because I remember that time period when that movie came out, and I know that he did. I mean, there's no like disputing that really. His name was all over that, and especially the second one as a producer, and like I know that he helped market that fucking movie. So that's not in dispute. And if he did the way that he said that he did, and then that guy turned around and was just like, I'm not getting involved in this. I don't want nothing to do. That's kind of bullshit. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know if that happened. I have no fucking clue. I'm just saying that if that happened that way, that's a shitty move.
Hmm.
It just is.
Yeah, that does sound pretty fucked up if that's indeed how it all went down. I guess it would be kind of hard to play peacemaker or step in the middle of it, given the fact that you probably feel like you owe loyalty to both guys on both sides, if you're Damien, that is. So, I mean, I don't know what the hell he could do to like change anything because it's not like he has 100% control over it. So, I mean, how do you even mitigate any further tension or discourse between those two guys? That would be something that they would have to work out, I would think. Like, what's he going to say? No, you guys don't do that. Don't act that way towards each other. Let's just be friends. I mean,
Well,
it's
Damon
still
could
going
ask
to
the
be
producer,
one
why'd you
guy
fire
versus
the
the
guy?
other.
Damon
What?
could ask, "Hey, producer, why do you fire this guy? Is it really because he's more popular than you? Don't be a chicken shit."
Even if he did ask him, what's that going to settle? Like, how? Okay, so he knows the answer. Then what? How does that fix anything?
You could ask, "Why you being such a pussy?"
But still, how does that fix anything? I mean, you're just asking
I mean,
questions, getting answers. It's not going to fix their
Well, you
relationship.
maybe see what his major malfunction is and figure out your deal. I don't know. Get a fucking female at the clown, get laid. I don't know. Maybe it's fucking something else.
I feel
Whatever
like
your major fix
in
your malfunction.
in any area of business, though, you've seen something like that go down,
Hmm.
where it's like somebody's been there the entire time, and somebody else is kind of like up the ladder a little bit, and then something happens and they get rid of that person, and the other person's like, I don't want to sacrifice like my spot in any way, so fuck it, like I'll just whatever happens happens. Now I don't necessarily think that's a great way to be, but I know that it happens constantly. I'm not saying that he could have like saved his job. I don't know how that would have worked or anything like that, but I am saying that he could have, like, he never talked to him again after that, essentially. I am saying that he probably could have, like, found something for him to do in other movies, or talk to him, or
Mm-hmm.
done something more than that. I don't think anything happened between the two of them from what he
You
was
know what he
saying.
could do? He could do, okay, you and you get in a room here, hash it out. I'm right here. What's the beef between the two? Is there something else I don't know about? Hey, dude, is this really because this guy, he has a more popular name than you? Why does that matter? Like, like an adult would say.
Mm-hmm.
Not, oh, I'm
Well, okay,
going,
I'll use an example. Imagine one day, like, you get on this fucking stream, right, and Rambo's gone, and you're like, "What the fuck happened to Rambo?" And I'm like, "I just fucking got tired of his bullshit, and I fired him. What are you gonna do about it?" And then you just like, "Nothing. We'll just do the stream." It's like, and you never talk to Rambo again. You never fucking like ask about it or anything. That's a similar kind of like thing.
Right.
So I don't know.
better not. He still has shit to send to me in the mail. It's because I made fun of long legs. That's why. He had enough of my BS.
All right. So I think we've run the gauntlet of shit. Now let's actually like get into this, the actual meat and potatoes of this show, which is the
Well, one quick thing.
Oh, yeah.
Rest in peace to Terry.
oh yeah, I fucking forgot. Yeah, go ahead, Rambo.
For those who don't know, Terry Hawayuki Tagawa, who was the guy I watch a lot in the day, and especially in the 90s, a lot of action films. He was a good bad guy. Showdown Little Tokyo with Dolph Lundgren. Mortal Kombat as Shane Sun. He was in The Perfect Weapon. He was in Rising Sun with Sean Connery and Wesley Snipes. He was in a lot of those films. Sadly passed away. I heard someone with a stroke, something like that. Very sad to hear.
Complications from a stroke or something.
Yeah, complications from a stroke. Sorry to hear. I know he was 75 years old, give or take. And it's a shame. Good actor, underrated actor, did a good job in the movies he was in. So rest in peace to him. So it's a shame.
What's the movie you all think about when you think about him? Like, what
Mortal,
immediately comes to mind?
Mortal Kombat. Just
Shane's
being,
going, yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
I
I
mean,
love them showing a little Tokyo as well.
yeah. That's a really that's the one with Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee, right?
Yeah.
Yep, and Brandon Lee.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It just always goes back to Shang Tsung for me because he would go on to play the role again a couple of times with the web series of Mortal Kombat Legacy in 2013 and the video game as well. He would make his appearance for the first time as the character. So, yeah. Oh, and one that's very underrated and overlooked. He pops up and does a great job and kind of steals the show from Treat Williams, the Phantom. If you guys remember him in that at the very end, he pops up and he's always been a great villain, always the perfect heel in pretty much anything I've seen him in. So yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, he was in Perfect Weapon. Like I'd forgotten about that. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right, Mark, do you have this list? The list is, or do I need to pull it up? I can.
Yeah, you might have to.
30 Christmas movies. 30 best Christmas movies to stream the holiday season.
Yeah, I put the link
Empire.
in the chat as well.
Okay. So what we're going to do is basically just like, this is a list that's already been completed. You said it was by what? Fan?
Empire
Vote?
magazine. They say the fans chose it,
Fan
but who knows
voted.
how much that truth that is.
All right. And we'll give our opinions on these. I'm going to go ahead and bring it up on the screen so we can like see it here too. Give our opinions on these choices, kind of talk about the films if we've seen them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happens. 30 best Christmas movies. What the fuck is it? Get this data shit out of my way. I don't want no options. I want you to get out of my face. What I want, son of a bitch. Okay. There we go. Is this fucking Terry Gilliam? Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Really?
God damn it. What the fuck? Yeah. I've got an ad blocker on here too, if that tells you anything.
Okay, who the hell thinks of Brazil?
I've never seen this movie.
Yeah, I mean, well, we all know Terry Gilliam. This is the first part in his, I guess you could say, unofficial dystopian trilogy, followed later 10 years after this by 12 Monkeys, which comes out in 95. This has Bob Hoskins, De Niro. I think Ian Holm is in it as well. What's funny is when I saw this on here, I was like, this is not really something I would consider a Christmas movie. Like, there is a Santa in it. It is around Christmas, but like the overall themes of it, it's not really a Christmas movie. I mean, there's some good imagery in it, which Gilliam's just kind of known for, but I don't ever watch this around Christmas ever. It's a good movie, but I don't know.
That's a terrible choice. I wouldn't have this on my top 30 list of Christmas movies. No.
All right, let's skip over that one then. This seems really low to me, but 29 is Home Alone 2.
I don't mind Home Alone 2. It's not as good as the first. It's very similar to the first. It's kind of just repeating the movie. It's still fun.
Very fun, yeah, I think. Yeah.
I mean, Home Alone 2 was at the perfect time. It's just one of those movies that like I grew up with. So it's got that nostalgia like hit for me. It's got all of the main cast is back in the fucking movie too, which is great. Tim Curry's in it, which is great.
Yeah.
They just basically remade Home Alone, man, and just put it in a city. I mean, that it's the same movie.
Yeah.
And had the pigeon lady getting shit on instead of the shovel slayer guy. So it has the same feeling, but it's definitely not as good. It's not as good as a movie overall to me.
I think Macaulay Culkin said it's the one he prefers.
That's weird. I wonder why. Trump is in it. Yeah, it's true.
He is.
Well, it depends. There are certain
He's cut out of.
that edit him out.
Yeah, he is cut out. They just completely cut his scene.
Jesus. But yeah, I mean, I like Home Alone 2 quite a bit. I like the guy, I forget the actor's name that played the shovel slayer in part 1 better than the pigeon shit lady.
Yeah, me too.
But other than that, and the fact that it's like, a hotel rather than a house, same movie to me.
Tim Curry steals the show for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
We did get a super chat real quick.
Love that Toy Story in the movie as
There's
well.
a question from Mark, actually. The super chat.
Hold on.
Oh. What is it now?
That's not about your foot pick.
Okay.
Let's see. Mark mentioned they had a conversation with Roger Avery about movies and physical media. I was wondering if Mark could expand on that.
I can. Without taking too much time away from the list, we basically ended up talking about modern film. He talked about how he's kind of given up on movies as of late, which I could completely understand. Shit. I mean, this was like an hour-long conversation. I'm trying to remember the most important beats of it. I also asked him about his opinion of, because Tarantino has always been talking about the 80s. He thinks it's like the worst decade. He does not share that opinion. He actually considered 1987 to be one of the best movie years ever. And he's naming off RoboCop and Full Metal Jacket and all that kind of stuff. And he's saying like, we didn't know how good we had it, which I think a lot of people would agree with. We talked about shooting in 24 frames versus 60, laser discs, physical media, VHS tape. I mean, it was an incredibly long conversation. So I can't get into all of it right here. So maybe listen to the last episode. I go into a little bit more of it in that one.
There you go, Bulls. I feel like that's worth $5 super chat. Here. Number 28.
$5, though.
Do what?
This movie ain't worth $5. This one here.
Number 28 on Empire's list is The Polar Express from 2004 with, of course, like Tom Hanks and Robert Zemeckis. I've yet to be able to sit through this movie completely, so I don't give a shit.
You didn't like Tom Hanks playing all those different characters?
You know what this movie reminded me of was like, and it had to come out around the same time, and I just did not enjoy that style of animation or whatever, was that Beowulf.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same shit. And I just, there was a small window of time when that became like something that he was doing, and I hated that. So I never really watched this movie.
Both by Robert Zemeckis. He did both of them. I mean, I didn't hate this film. I would not put it on a favorite list, though. I didn't hate it. I think the environments looked fine, like the snow, the visuals, but the humans, they look like aliens. Like they look just nightmare fuel. The humans, they look like they look fucked up.
Yeah, I don't mind Polar Express. I think it's a decent watch for sure. Like the visuals, like you just mentioned, it is very interesting looking film, I think. But
except the humans.
Except the humans.
So Polar Express is usually on a lot of people's top list of shit. Holy shit! Now listen. That movie could be higher than 27, I feel like.
That should be top 10 at least.
Yeah. Love Jingle.
27. That movie's amazing. Sinbad's in it.
Phil Hartman.
Come on. Phil Hartman, yeah. What a classic movie. I mean, in terms of Schwarzenegger movies, for sure. It's the classic story of trying to get a kid a damn Christmas present when everything's sold. It's like basically a documentary about when the fucking Cabbage Patch Kids came out. And everybody was
So I'm
beating the
curious,
shit out of each other.
did you ever had an experience like that? Did you get something for your kids Christmas time or such? Was there a certain toy they had to track down? I'm not saying you're beating up Santas and stuff, but
If there's ever like something that was like impossible to find,
yeah.
that's a good question. I'm thinking back about like what toys and stuff I bought. I don't remember like one. See, like growing up, maybe it's because things became like more kind of mainline with Amazon and stuff like that. But like when the Cabbage Patch Kids came out, you couldn't find that shit, and everybody was going crazy like trying to find it. When Elmo came out, that was another one. Like everybody was going crazy trying to fucking find that shit, but then like that just didn't become as big of a deal later. Like as my kids have been growing up, there's more supply or something, or they're easier to get through the like.
What about
online.
what was it called? The Furby? What was it called?
There was the Furbies, yeah.
Something like that.
Teddy Ruxpin, Jesus, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Who told you to eat my cookies? This has a lot of memorable quotes.
Well,
Arnold's a lot of fun. This is before his Screw You Freedom days. This is like his actual star days. 2 minutes. We will stop it for 2 minutes.
I just remember like he probably says "I promise" like 75 times in this movie. Like that's his whole gimmick. Like he can never like keep a promise. I'm sorry, I promise.
He got to. He got to.
Too terrible, man. So okay, 27, 26 is the. Are you shitting me? 26 is the Jim Carrey version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Fuck this movie.
Get this the fuck.
This was the biggest movie when that came out. Lines around the building. I remember being there. Not to go. I wasn't seeing that. I was seeing something else. But I just remember the chaos at the movie theater when that movie came out.
Fucking dog shit movie.
Rainbow. That's an interesting take. I've not heard like that much. Hatred towards it.
Jeez.
I like the original Grinch. I prefer that.
I was surprised they didn't put that in its place. Like, what about the original?
Yeah,
Surely
I don't
that'll
think
be on here at some point. Are you serious?
We'll find out. I don't think it is, but I just found Jim Carrey annoying in this movie. And I mean, there are many films I liked with him in it. Sometimes if wavers that line and Ace Ventura I find very funny. But then when he's like the Riddler, I was just irritating.
You think he should have scaled it back some? Like, you feel like he was overacting? No, I just mean your personal preference towards his performance. Like, is he overacting to you? I mean, the makeup does a lot, so you don't have to put as much into it. I don't think.
And also, like it's just weird to see the Whovilles as humans. It's just more creepy than cute. Like in the cartoon, they were cute. In the movies, they look like fucking mongoloids or something. It just. Oh, okay. I'm not supposed to say that word. They look just special.
I will say that, like, I did hate this movie when it came out quite a bit. Because it's just like once you're used to the cartoon, it's very hard to like see anything else, like a live action movie or anything. But over the years, like his shtick in this movie's kind of grown on me. I have to be honest. But I kind of agree with what you're saying too about the Who's. They don't look. I don't know. There's something about them that's just doesn't work in that way. Especially what's the chick from Saturday Night Live? It's in this. Molly, like especially hers, and like they just look like puppies or something. They're like the way they're doing the practical effects.
They should have let Clint Howard play the Grinch. That would have been amazing.
That would have been something. Yeah.
But
So
it's a popular movie. It just
now what the fuck? I'm gonna have to buy it. Apparently, it took me to Amazon.
oh, you don't. I don't. Okay. So they do include animated films.
25.
That seems a bit low because that's definitely.
Man, this is top 3 for me. Honestly, like this is one that we watch we already watched this, by the way. Like, I mean, this is like the quintessential. Everybody likes this fucking movie.
When did you watch it?
Do what?
When did you watch it? You said you just watched it.
Maybe a week, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, right around, I guess, Thanksgiving. That seems odd to me. I know.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yes, that is Ed Gein. He's ready to look at this guy with the blanket and go, I need to wear his skin. You know, him sucking his thumb. It's like, you know what? That thumb's going to be in my mouth next. It's going to skin. Yep, Charlie Brown is Ed Gein. That's right. With the hat,
I must have missed something. What that does look like Ed Gein now that you mention it.
Someone in the chest goes, "Is that Ed Gein?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's getting ready to look at the kid with the blanket, wondering when he's going to skin him. Take that thumb and put it in his mouth, or stick the thumb up his own ass.
It's a classic, though.
It's a classic. It's the story of like a tiny little Christmas tree that he gets and decorates it up, and everybody laughs at him. But it's like the spirit of Christmas that's the important thing, and not the fucking tree and yada yada yada. How do you not put this movie in the top 10? I don't. I'd love to see what's in this fucking top 10. So here we go. Let's keep going before I kill somebody. Oh Jesus, man! Fuck this list, Mark. Like they put the fucking Santa Claus ahead of.
That's right. It's Tim Allen.
You not a fan?
I think he hates it.
Yeah, I do actually fucking really dislike this movie. As a matter of fact, while we're on the subject, there's not many like Tim Allen movies that I do like. He had a brief period of time of making movies. Galaxy Quest is probably one of them. But like in general, like I could never stand him as an actor, and especially in feature films. I don't really like this movie. I don't really care about this movie. I don't understand why the fuck anybody put this movie ahead of like Charlie Brown Christmas.
That's how the fans voted it. I think it's
I actually agree with you. I wouldn't say I hate this movie, but I always thought it was a bit overrated. I was never a big fan. I would never put. It would not be on my list. I never rewatched this film. I don't care about the sequels. I guess if there's a best one, it's the first one. But even the first one, I always found it very forgettable, not that funny, and yeah, I always thought it was a bit overrated. I do prefer Galaxy Quest. We're talking Tim Allen. I like the Home Improvement TV show. But yeah, this I never gave much of a shit at Santa Claus.
There's a really good story from Galaxy Quest too. If I don't choke to death trying to tell it. It's in one of those scenes where one of the aliens gets killed, and like the story is that Tim Allen is like doing this scene, and something about the scene reminds him of something that actually happened to him, and he actually starts to get like really emotional about it. And he has to stop the take and everything. And Alan Rickman, who's in the movie too, it's like finally like some acting or something like that, or finally he's like had a genuine emotion, or he says something like that to him, and that explains to me like Tim Allen's acting. It's just very wooden, very one-dimensional, everything that I've ever seen him in. But yeah, I don't give a shit about this movie.
I do like Tim Allen, but I don't really care about that film.
If you want to talk about a movie I really don't give a shit about, we've just stumbled upon it.
You just mentioned Alan Rickman. He's in this one.
Yep. Unfortunately.
Buddy, that's Hugh Grant. Come on now.
Buddy, fuck you, Grant. When's the last time you were like, I really want to watch a Hugh Grant movie? Does that ever happen, Mark?
that horror movie he did, the last one, was it last year?
Heretic.
Heretic,
Yeah, until you got to the end of it and it was goofy as shit.
True. Very true.
Anybody have anything to say about Love?
No,
Actually?
just fuck Love Actually.
I remember not minding it because of Alan Rickman was good. Some of the actors were good, like Liam Neeson. I've seen it once. I only need to see it once. I don't think it's a bad movie, but I don't think of it as a Christmas movie. It is involved. The holidays are involved, but I would never put it on the list. I don't mind the film. I don't think it's better than Charlie Brown. I don't think it's better than Jingle All the Way. I don't see that at all. I don't see how it's better than those.
Atheist communists made this list.
So no, I don't think this isn't a bad movie. I don't think it should be on the list though.
Mm-hmm.
The weird thing about this movie to me is Andrew Lincoln's in it. And like immediately when I see him in anything, I just think of The Walking Dead. And like he's like one of the romantic, leads in the film or whatever. It's just such a weird contrast.
Mm-hmm.
On a side note, I'll say if you're interested in Hugh Grant, check out a film called Extreme Measures. Underrated one he did. It's a thriller.
Yeah, it's a good one.
This is an interesting pick that I didn't even think that anybody would even know. This is a really good movie, actually.
That's a good one, yeah.
I haven't seen it. I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
It's not your typical Christmas movie, which is why it's very surprising that it's on this list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who put this out, Mark? Somebody recently.
Recently?
I thought so, on physical media.
Maybe I missed it. I don't know.
When I say recently, I'm talking about within the last 2 or 3 years.
Ah, okay.
So is it a horror movie?
Yeah, definitely falls more into that. Hold on. Let me see.
So it says what he kills reindeers or uses reindeers to kill people. This is a reindeer killing spree.
They're going to what they believe is it's like Santa's grave. Hold on one second. I'm trying to find that release he's talking about. No, I don't. At least not in the States. I don't see anybody that.
That's weird.
Oscilloscope Pictures. That was 2011, though. That's the last Blu-ray release in the U.S.
I don't know. Anyway, this is a weird movie, but it's a fun movie. I don't usually like, Finnish, Norwegian movies. Like I didn't even like Troll Hunter and all that shit. But I did like this one for some reason.
Oh, okay.
I don't need, traditionally speaking, though, this is not a movie to put on a holiday watch list. Like, you're not going to sit down with your family and watch this fucking movie. Like, yeah.
No, it's definitely not like a family film. But yeah, they unearth Santa, or is it Santa? Maybe not.
Yep.
And he might be evil. Worth a watch, I think.
So he kills reindeers.
I don't remember that. I don't remember him killing reindeer.
Okay, it just said like reindeer killing spree. So
yeah, I think like the locals find a bunch of dead like reindeer and stuff like that.
The fuck is this?
This is not really a Christmas movie either.
I have no idea what this is, by the way. I'm just going to stay out of this conversation. Judy Garland, clearly, but
Judy Garland. I believe this was a Warner Archive release. not really a Christmas movie. I mean, there's a couple scenes that are Christmas related. I remember this. There's a scene with a bunch of snowmen and stuff like that. It's not. It's not a Christmas movie though. Not really.
What fucking fans are voting for Meet Me in St. Louis, or have even
Right.
heard of it?
That ad underneath just said boring. It's just like out of nowhere.
No one knows what the hell this movie is.
All right, let's just skip this because I don't.
Yeah, it shouldn't be on the list. I'd take it off.
gives a shit.
So we will be in the top 20 now, though. What the fuck is this? The Snowman from 1982?
This is a good one. I do
It's a
like
classic.
this.
I've never
It's
seen
a
this.
short.
Um,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's a short film. No dialogue. Good, visually cute, nice, sweet. Short film. I want to say, was it? I can't remember the details of its release, but this is a good one. I think this is a good one to watch with your kids. And yeah, it's not much to say. It's a short one, like it says, and it's a pretty simple story. I mean, the title kind of tells you everything. But it was interesting because it's the animation. It's like a storybook put to life. So like the way the artwork is like a storybook, but in a visual medium.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth to look with, especially with your kids.
It says pencil drawn animation
yeah.
and very little dialogue apart from a song. It's only under 30 minutes. That's interesting. I'll probably have to watch that.
Yeah, it was on YouTube. I saw it a year or so ago, and I'm like, this was a nice surprise. I'd never heard of it before either. I just remember the old Frosty the Snowman, Rankin and Bass stuff,
Yeah.
which I don't think any of them are on this list. We'll see, which is strange.
This is a weird list, dude.
But
already.
But that,
So
that
20.
yeah, that'd probably be on my top 30 list. I like that one.
It's on their top 20. It's number 20, The Snowman from 1982. It's got David Bowie introduction, apparently. Mickey's Christmas Carol. All right, now we're getting into something where I feel like, yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm. I agree as well.
Yeah.
Everybody knows the Christmas Carol, the story of the Christmas Carol, except this one is probably the best animated version of that. Or yeah, probably one of the best, if not the best. And I agree with this line too. It's probably the least scary version of Christmas Carol. Watched this movie when I was like a kid. It was like always on around Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to see that one on there. Number 18. I fucking never seen this movie.
Mark's favorite.
I've never wanted to see this. Mark hates this movie.
It's too white.
Too damn white.
It's too white.
No black people.
White Christmas from 1954.
Buddy, don't you talk shit about Bing Crosby.
Have you seen a Bing Crosby movie, Mark?
This is one of them, yeah, that I've seen, yeah. Do you like this one, or is?
To be fair, I don't think I ever saw it, or if I did, I don't remember anything about it. To be fair,
Okay.
I didn't give a shit to watch it. Too white.
It's too damn white. It's too white for Rambo. You know we're fucked.
Yeah,
So
I mean, it's white.
I mean,
Christmas.
I'll put it to you this way: it is classic. Everybody's heard of it, and everybody knows the song, and you know what I mean.
Right.
So but I think it probably should be on this list just for like that alone.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't give a shit personally. Like
Okay, Mark, should it be on this part of the list? This high?
I wouldn't put it there. No.
Well, there you go.
Shite Christmas. What? All right. Number 17 is covered up by a fucking ad. What the fuck?
No, that's the
Yeah, there we go. Miracle on the not. It's got both 1947 and 1994
That's
listed
cheating.
together.
Yeah,
You can't do that.
they cheated.
That's like when Mark makes lists.
It's because he don't want to rank shit. He just does shit like that. I'm gonna tell you something, and this is no joke. Like the original Miracle on 34th Street, the 47 version, still to this day is an outstanding movie. I think that's one of the best Christmas. It would be in my top 10.
Okay.
Just because of the lead actor, the guy playing Santa. I can't remember his fucking name now, but let's see if it says in there somewhere. No, it doesn't actually. It's got Richard Attenborough and all those people, but that's from the 94 version. I'm talking about like the older version. That guy is out still this day, an outstanding performance. The little girl in it, who I think is Natalie Wood, is it Natalie Wood in Miracle on 34th Street?
Yeah.
Is outstanding. It's just a great movie. If you just took away the part about it, being based around Christmas, it'd still be a great movie. The performances in it are worth watching alone.
Yeah.
Now the 94 version I've only seen a couple of times. It seems fine, but I don't think it's better than the original.
Haven't seen it, to be honest. Edmund Gwynn was the name of the Santa.
That's it. Yeah.
Have to do these a watch one day.
I'm telling you, I would watch that one just for that guy's performance.
Okay.
Yeah, the original is where it's at. I mean, I don't mind the 94 film. But yeah, if I had to pick between one, I'd go with the 47 version.
And you said you put in your top 10?
Yeah, it'd be in my top 10, 100%.
Okay. Cool.
So 17's low for that one. There's quite a few on this list that I would put higher, and some that I wouldn't even put in on here at all. But let's see where we're headed with 16.
Yeah. Fuck White Christmas.
Oh boy, I can't wait for Rambo to fucking come on this. It's his favorite Christmas movie, folks.
One of the most overrated fucking Christmas movies I've ever seen in my life. This is on all the time. I never watched it as a kid because I was boring as shit. I finally watched all the time. It was still boring as shit.
What
I
a
don't give a
take,
fuck
Rambo.
about this kid. I don't give a fuck about him poking his eye out. I see Darren McGavin. I'm like, I'd rather just watch Kolchak. The kid did his tongue stuck. Give a fuck about him. I don't. But the one joke is like, oh, here's a fucking lamp that's a leg. Gives a shit.
That should be the quote they put on the box. Rambo rap. It's about a fucking leg. Who gives a shit?
I don't get the appeal. I never understood the appeal of it. I just didn't care.
I'll tell you, I love this movie. It's like, it would be in my top 10 too. But I also love Bob Clark, so that's got a lot to do with it. But this is a movie that, to me, I like this movie for the same reason I like Stand By Me and movies like that, because it has a narrator over top of everything, and it's like you're following this one person throughout like all these trials and tribulations and things to get to this one end goal kind of moment, and all the stuff that happens along the way. I just like movies like that anyway. I'm predisposed to kind of like a movie like that, but it does have a lot of classic scenes in it still that hold up, like the fight scene, the flagpole scene, the fucking leg scene, the Santa scene, which is like still holds up, I think, to this day. Like what it's like to meet Santa as a kid, which is basically horrifying.
I didn't give a shit.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm giving the alternate opinion. I know you don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more in the middle. I like the movie. I don't go back to it often. I've probably seen Black Christmas way more than this.
I have too.
I think it deserves a spot on the list. Where it's placed on the list is a whole different thing. You guys have mentioned everything already. I mean, all the scenes that are very memorable. I like it. I don't know. I'd probably put Black Christmas in this spot. Honestly.
See,
Yeah, I would. I'll be honest with you. Like, I'd probably put Black Christmas ahead of almost just about anything on this list.
Right.
I think Black Christmas is pretty close to being a perfect film. But I'm tired of this movie. I'll tell you that. Like, I don't ever watch this movie all the way through anymore because it's on legitimately 24 hours a day for like 3 or 4 days before Christmas, at least on certain channels. It's like, I've seen it enough. Like, I get it. I understand. So,
Oh God, you just Chad reminded me of the fucking his brother acting like a pig. That was annoying as hell.
Yeah.
I want to throw that kid through a fan.
The fuck? Through a fan?
Yeah, like the one in Alien 3, just shot fucking eating like and oinking like a fat pig.
Yep.
What fucking parent has their kid?
All right. Now again, folks, I don't understand this, man. What is in the fucking top 10 if this is like number 15? Like, so far, there have been 4 or maybe 5 movies that are like the movies that are in constant rotation that people watch on Christmas. So National Lampoon's Christmas is 15. I saw this movie when it came out. I saw it on VHS. I didn't see it at the theater or anything like that, but because like all those movies were insanely popular still at that time. And this one was too, but it didn't really wasn't really that popular when it came out. I don't know if people realize that. It gained notoriety over the years and became like more of a classic. Oh yeah, like a lot of people compared it to the first one and were like, it's not nearly as good and all that shit. And then it just over time became like one that everybody went back to. It's another one though that I've seen so many fucking times that I don't think I could watch it anymore at this point. There's certain scenes in this movie that are classic to hold up to this day. Pretty much everything that Randy Quaid says in this movie is amazing. Who's the other guy too that plays the was like the uncle or something? That's like the blessing. Pretty much everything he says.
Oh yeah,
is great.
Yeah,
I agree. It's too low on the list. Should at least be in top 10. Very fun film. I go back and forth whether this or the first is my favorite of that franchise. His rant at the end where he's going off after getting screwed over. I still think of it to this day. I reference it, quote it to this day. Yeah. I don't know why this is not in the top 10.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, I think this is the one, like everybody in the chat would agree, deserves to be in the top 10 for sure. Easily a classic. And like you said, you could go back and forth between if you like this or the first one better. But I mean, this one is definitely a contender for being one of my favorites for sure, Christmas wise. Like,
there's like subtle kind of stuff in it too that is still fucking hilarious. That are not even like that. Like there's things in it that everybody remembers and quotes, but there's also other little parts in it too, like where he's talking to Beverly D'Angelo about getting a tree, and he says something like, he goes, we needed a coffin. I mean a tree. He goes, so I solved the problem. And like just like little things like that he does throughout the movie. Like when he finally loses it at the end. It's just such a great performance, like all the way through.
Yeah, that was Chevy Chase in his prime, and if you think about like that was kind of the last of his prime because when he got into the '90s, he just had flop after flop after flop, whether it be Cops and Robertsons or Memoirs of Invisible Man or Nothing But Trouble, which I liked, but that film was a flop. He really couldn't find a hit in the '90s. But yeah, William Hickey, that was the old guy. That was his name. And yeah, a lot of good quotes, like when he's like talking to a bunch of people, and then once the boss is gone, he's like, yeah, kiss my ass, kiss your ass, kiss
Kiss his ass. Yeah.
yeah. Or I was talking about the rant. It's like, hallelujah, holy shit, where's the Tylenol?
It's a great rant too.
But yeah, a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Memoirs of Invisible Man sucks.
It
People,
does.
it's like one of the shittiest jars.
Is somebody arguing that? They're fucking.
I'll hear no Invisible Man slander. I'll
Jesus.
slander that movie all day long. Fuck that movie.
All right. Let's see what's number 14. Oh, Jesus.
Would that be your favorite vacation film or the first one?
Oh, God, dude. Yeah, I mean, it probably would be. Honestly, I've definitely seen that one more. Christmas Vacation. There's parts of the first one that Aunt Edna is probably the best part of that whole fucking movie to me. And everything that happens. But yeah, I would probably pick Christmas over that. Now that I think about it.
And no, Vegas Vacation bombed. Somebody
There's
asked
some
in the
good.
chat if
There's
it
some
did-
good stuff in that movie, though. It's not like a completely good movie, but there is some good scenes in it.
Yeah,
like everything that he does with the guy. Who's the guy from Princess Bride? Who's the blackjack dealer? Whatever.
Wallace
That whole
Shawn.
sequence. That whole fucking sequence is great.
Yeah, at the little casino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have fun with that movie.
Okay.
The only one I don't like is the second one.
Now, fuck. Listen. That ain't no Christmas movie, boys. What we doing?
Sure, it is.
It takes place around Christmas. There's the whole.
Yeah.
Yes, it does take. I mean, there's a million movies that take place. Is it a Christmas movie though?
I'd
Have
say
anything
so.
to
Yeah.
Do with
I mean,
Christmas?
the whole dad decorating the whole house for Christmas and the whole, especially like the last act for sure. It's all very Christmas centric, but
He needs the Tylenol now.
So you're telling me that on a list of Christmas movies that this fucking movie is like better or like ranked higher than Miracle on 34th Street, National Lampoon,
So
Jimmy
wait, Mark,
All the Way.
you put it ahead of them? You're nodding your head.
I'm just agreeing with what he's saying. Like, I don't know about rank. I'd put it on the list, but I don't know about at this spot. Like 14. I mean, my list would be very different from a lot of this. I wouldn't put fucking Love Actually on here or whatever the hell it was.
But you love this movie.
I mean, okay, let's take a minute just to get your guys' opinion because we've never talked about this movie. What are your thoughts just in general about this movie? Let's not even like look at it as a Christmas fucking movie, just in general.
It's a very odd film when you really break down like what's going on. A guy with scissors for hands. Like, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, but I think there's enough imaginative stuff about it that like it works. I mean, coming from Tim Burton, it's kind of what you expect, especially given all the stuff that he's done since. Like, this is definitely one of his better ones, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I like a lot about it. Winona, it's funny really seeing Anthony Michael Hall as kind of like the bully guy. He gets fucked up at the end, which is great. Gets killed. Vincent Price's scenes. I mean, there's a lot going on. I've always liked the film. I have no issues with it. Just as a movie.
What about you, Rambo?
Well, I have seen Edward Penis Hands, so there's that.
Killer.
Is that the sequel?
Goddamn's back in that one.
It's okay, but it's not even in my top 5 Tim Burton films.
I love this quote right here, though. Edward Scissorhands is good for depressing Christmas. Who wants a depressing Christmas? Just if you want like to cry into a tree, I got the film for you.
It's okay. I never feel the need to rewatch it, though. Again, there's other Tim Burton films I enjoy more. There's other Tim Burton Christmas films I enjoy more.
I don't know how to explain this, but that movie is a little bit like, for a Tim Burton movie, it's still a little bit too
sentimental.
Yes, that's a great word. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was looking for. And there's just something about that I don't know. It doesn't connect with me as much. I think it's fine. I don't hate it. I just don't ever want to watch it.
It's very much like a fairy tale.
Yeah. All right, so let's get past this shit. I don't even think that's
Chick movie.
It is. I mean, I wasn't going to say it, but now we're getting into it right now. Yes. All right. If Edward Scissorhands is a fucking Christmas movie, then so is Lethal Weapon. There's a whole fight sequence out on his damn yard that happens on Christmas or around Christmas. So yes, he drives through his house, destroys the Christmas tree. Joshua fucks everything up. So yes, this is a Christmas movie.
Shane Black, the best one. Christmas. Too low to me.
Yep. Is it the greatest buddy cop? I think it is. It has to be. Like, it kind of.
It's up there. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's up there.
What the hell it's up there
for sure.
My favorite is Tango and Cash.
Oh, okay.
But this is absolutely up there. I love Lethal Weapon. I could actually watch all 4 of them. The 4th one I used to not like, but there's been so many worse sequels that have come out that even though the 4th didn't do anything, it kind of rose up just by default. Because I'm like, you know what? I had a lot of issues with you, but there's been so many worse sequels, so you're like, maybe you're not as bad as I remember. But
I gotta say, the first one, except for his haircut, still holds up amazingly well.
Yeah.
It's still a really good fucking movie. And Mel Gibson is really good in it still to this day. Like, that performance holds up, even though like there's other parts of the movie that don't hold up as well. Like his fucking haircut. But overall, it's really good. It's got Tom Atkins in it. It's one of the only movies that Tom Atkins is in that's like a huge blockbuster movie.
Yeah.
He has a pretty good role in it too. I mean, he's got like a supporting role.
Do you guys have a least favorite sequel since we're talking about them?
Definitely would be the 4th one for me.
4th.
Okay.
All right. So Lethal Weapon. So Die Hard's on this son of a bitch because Lethal Weapon's on it.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
12 is the original Home Alone.
Dan, seems like it would be in the top 10.
That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I would put this in my top 5, probably. But you got to keep in mind this movie came out at I would have been the same age as him when this movie came out.
Yeah.
So it's like you talk about like identifying with a character and like, you know what I mean? Like nostalgia and all that shit. So that's why it would be probably that high. But overall, like I actually watched this last night. It was on,
Oh,
and there's some of the. It's like going back and watching it now. There's a lot of like him making goofy faces and doing like eyebrow shit and little stick stuff that he was doing that doesn't hold up great now. But most everything else in that movie holds up really, really well. Like Pesci and Stern and all that, and that holds up amazingly well. Catherine O'Hara is still great in it. That whole thing, the family thing holds up with Buzz and all that. So yeah.
yeah. I agree with you. The same way I was similar to that age when it came out. Watched it countless times on VHS tape, and I think a lot of people, it was definitely something you watch every year around Christmas time, be in the mood. Has a great payoff, the whole battle plan, all the traps. I think that really helped that film catapult it into the success it was. Because that's the thing people remember the most is all of those crazy traps and the way those two guys, Pesci and Daniel Stern, played off each other. They made that film. I mean, a lot of credit's given to Macaulay Culkin. I do think more credit needs to be given to Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern, because I think they also really helped make that film the classic it was. Because those two had perfect chemistry with each other.
Yeah, I think that you're right. I think that like the thing about this movie is that really it's everything around him that makes the movie good. It's the actor that plays the South Bend Shovel Slayer. It's that guy, and it's like Pesci and all of them, and John Candy and Catherine O'Hara, and like it's all of that. I mean, he's fine. He's not amazing in it or anything, though. You know what I mean? Like he's just okay, and you can kind of tell he's acting. He's a kid, keep in mind, but like there's a lot of silly, goofy shit in it with him. But overall, that movie, just the feeling of the movie is great, and the other performances are outstanding.
Yeah, from the music to the supporting cast, all the gags and stuff.
It's
Throughout.
John Williams' score too.
Yeah,
good score.
Yeah, very iconic. Love the film. It easily should be in top 5. I mean, I can't think of when people think Christmas movies, they think of Home Alone. That's always one that's going to go through their mind.
The guy who plays Buzz, though, is a fucking weirdo.
You mean in real life or in the movie?
Yeah, in We're Alive.
I have no idea. What did he do?
So, how do I word it? He was his girlfriend. Something about there was an autograph and she didn't like get the money for it, so he like choked her out and says, "This is how you die."
What?
Jesus Christ.
So he's a guy who likes to abuse his women. And then there's another person who came out and said he did that stuff. So
you tell me he basically grew up into that character?
Yeah.
Just like a prick.
Yeah. So that's how you die, Mark.
That's how you die.
I think that house is they're still doing like the Airbnb thing with the house. Last time I saw. That was a while ago though. But yeah, that's in a very
that house is amazing, man. Like
yeah, it's worth like at least over $5 million. It's in a suburb that's right outside Chicago. Been to it a couple of times. Very nice area. And the house is it looks just as epic as you could imagine. Never been in it. But I mean, it wouldn't match all the interiors anyway, because that was all shot on a soundstage.
And yeah,
I mean,
somehow there's 6 of these movies.
You could make that argument because that movie is a much more violent version of, much more serious version too. All right. Let's see what's. We're getting ready to be in the top 10 soon, so I'm curious now. Oh fuck!
Fuck Elf.
Fuck that movie, man. I've always
Yeah.
hated that fucking movie.
I agree.
Not a
Fuck that
fan.
movie.
I'll never, for the life of me, understand this movie or why people like go
I don't
crazy.
Who
with this
either.
movie.
does? Who does? Who the fuck likes this piece of shit?
Apparently, several people.
Some people in the chat are saying it's good.
It's just- here's the thing about this movie. To me, you really have to like Will Ferrell's shtick to like this movie, and I really don't like his shtick.
Me neither.
So it just makes it impossible to like, impossible to watch.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dumpster fire of dog shit.
I mean, it's rare that all three of us completely agree on something, but like,
Yeah.
you know, if we do, there's got to be something to that. Yeah. Just,
I've never really been a big Will Ferrell guy. That's just me though.
you know who else sucks ass in this movie too, by the way? Zoe Deschanel. That's another one that you could add to the list of people that I absolutely can't stand. And she's awful in this movie too. Just standing around with that fucking blank look on her face, like staring off into. There's a time period, man, where her and her twin, who's that other actress that looked just like her that was like doing shit right around the same time? I hate both of them. And they
Yeah,
but
I know
like
you're talking about.
just anything else about this movie though? Anything you
No,
liked about it? Okay.
let's just move on.
Probably for the best.
That's
Top
probably been
10.
the worst one on the list so
I
far.
fucking hate that movie. The top 10 as voted on by apparently a bunch of idiots. Okay.
I
All
like
right.
Bad Santa.
I like Bad Santa. Would I put it in my top 10? Maybe, honestly. I mean, it's like the anti-Christmas movie, which makes it great.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Christmas movie that's like completely against Christmas. Which
Yeah.
Billy Bob is great. Billy Bob is great in just about everything, but like he's got a couple of iconic performances, and this is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I agree. Love the film. Hilarious. Billy Bob, like you said, is great in it. Maybe would be in my top 10 as well. Yeah, John Ritter, Bernie Mac, rest in peace to both of them. Like you said, there's a lot of dark stuff, dialogue, and I can't repeat
Yeah.
on here, but
you can't even say it. Yeah, there's so much like
Yeah, one that you wouldn't expect to originally come from the Coen brothers. They wrote the story, came up with the concept, produced the film. While I think Terry Zwigoff directed. So it's not like the best Christmas movie of all time, but I love the film a lot. There's a lot of gags in it, a lot of jokes. You were mentioning Bernie Mac. It's a very fun movie.
I love the
Very
fact
fun.
too that like all the way throughout the movie until maybe like the very end, and only like a little bit at the very end, does he have any kind of redemption arc or anything like that?
Mhm.
He's basically just a complete scumbag all the way
Yeah.
through the movie and just horrible to like the kid and everybody. Like, and you think he's gonna like, and it never really happens, which makes the movie like better to me somehow or other.
Yeah.
Oh, it's classic.
yeah, the sequel doesn't exist in my eyes
I don't even remember it.
for good
Thankfully,
reason.
I know I've watched it.
Kathy Bates in it.
Oh shit, I do kind of remember that now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
What are they? I don't know. All right. What the fuck is this?
I like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, but top 10.
Shane Black movie.
Yeah, before he went crazy with his Predator movie. Yeah, that's not top 10. I don't know about that.
It's a good film. Robert Downey
It's a good
Jr. and
movie.
Val Kilmer are, I would say, one of his best roles.
Mm-hmm.
It has that Shane Black wit that he would forget in films after, like Iron Man 3.
Corbin Burnson's in it too.
Would not be in my top 10.
Is this a
But I
fucking
do like-
Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Shane Black. Most of his movies are Christmas movies.
Yeah.
That's true.
But nah, I don't see it that high. It's a good movie, but
Yeah, very good movie. Very underrated.
Hold on one second. Let me check something. A lot of people are saying, I'm curious. No, this is a ranked list, isn't it?
yeah.
I mean, it's not like these are just random. This is actually like ranked.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
believe so.
I wanted to make sure about that. Because I kind of agree. It makes no fucking sense with some of these fucking picks. All right. So there's that for number 9. Whatever. Fuck. Man.
I watched that last Christmas.
Can we get fucking serious for a minute, though? That ain't a fucking Christmas movie. I mean,
Yeah, it is. Come on.
It's the best Tim Burton Christmas movie.
I would agree with that.
It's as much of a Christmas movie as Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
The whole backdrop is Christmas. All the snow.
Yeah.
The Gotham parties. The big Christmas tree that Christopher Walken's by.
I feel like I would, yeah.
The penguins.
I don't know why, but like, I would give Lethal Weapon and Die Hard like more of a Christmas movie than this movie. But to talk about the movie, though, it's probably like one of the best Batman movies that got unfairly kind of fucked over when it came out because it was way too dark. I mean, honestly, that was the bottom line. Like, it was just too dark of a film in terms of the content of it and everything with the penguin and all that. Even everything with Selena Kyle was too dark. But yeah, I think it holds up better in some ways than the first Batman film with Michael Keaton.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites. Returns is, I think, way better than the first one. That's just me, though. I can't help it. I love Returns. Always have.
It is weird that Christopher Walken's in this movie, though. Has a pretty big role, too.
Yeah, he does, actually.
Is this the one to... Wait, is Bane in this one?
No,
Or is that Batman Forever?
Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin, okay.
With Arnold.
Arnold.
Yeah. Okay.
It's also... go ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I was just going to say, out of all of them, I mean, would you say Batman-wise, like, where does this one rank for you? I'm just curious because we rarely talk about anything Batman, so...
You mean out of every Batman film?
Yeah.
Third. So for me, this is me personally. For me, it would go the original Batman, 89 Batman would be number 1. Number 2 would be The Dark Knight. And then number 3 would be that one.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Now this is one I get on board with this 100%.
Yeah.
I think this is still an underrated fucking movie to this day, just as a
Yeah.
movie, but also definitely as like a holiday movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the 80s version of A Christmas Carol in terms of like about a movie executive that goes through the same shit, as in the Christmas Carol. Absolutely should be on this list. And probably that high too.
One of my favorite Christmas films. Fully agree with that. From the commercials, the Robert Goulet Cajun Christmas, and
Yeah.
Lee Majors fighting terrorists to save Santa. I'm like, I want to
Yeah.
see this movie.
That movie would be great. I love the fucking the commercial that he does for it too. It's like your life might just depend on it. It's like
It's
acid
about
rain.
terrorism.
Yeah.
It's like people with guns
Yeah.
out the window, planes exploding. What the fuck does that have to do with Scrooge? But it did a good job because it made me want to see the movie.
Yeah, the real movie.
He was on to something.
Bill Murray is insanely good in this movie too.
Yep.
I mean, this was, people may not remember, this was after he took a long break because he had not done a full film since 84 because it was Ghostbusters, and then he had this film called The Razor's Edge, which he was passionate about, but it bombed. That film bombing, and then Ghostbusters being such a big hit, he just took a break for 4 years. Other than a cameo in like Little Shop of Horrors, he was not in a film. So I think almost half a decade he was out of it, and this was like his return to movies, like in a big way. And I don't think this film did well when it came out, and there were apparently problems because Bill Murray always had problems with someone, so they had issues with Richard Donner. But this was always a solid pick.
Here's the
And
thing about this movie too. The supporting cast of this movie is great. So you got Carol Kane, who's perfect in that role. You've got Buster Poindexter, who is perfect in that fucking role. Might be the only role he's ever been like good in any of that. He's actually I take that back. He was good as the assassin in was it Tales from the Crypt or Tales from the Dark Side?
Dark Side, yeah.
Yeah. But this is like his role. Karen Allen is great in that role.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much everybody. Bobcat's good in it. He's rarely
Yep.
like, plays Academy movies and shit, but yeah. In like a serious role, he's rarely ever given anything.
Mm-hmm.
Fully agree.
Mark, what's your stance on Scrooged?
Classic, great lines. Love Murray in it. Like you guys mentioned, the cast already. Yeah, I still say it's somewhat underrated. Doesn't get mentioned enough. I put it up pretty high. That I think number 7's not a bad spot for it at all.
Yeah. That's pretty close where I would probably put it too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then 6. What would 6 be? Oh,
Of course.
how about this? How about you fucking blow me sideways driving down a fucking highway before I would put this movie anywhere on this list?
It's a good movie.
I don't mind it. I don't hate it, but I don't have
I
the
hate
other. There's the fandom for this film is insane. Like,
Yeah, I would not put it on. I definitely would not put it in top 10.
yeah, that's again. I don't mind it though. I like the movie. I'm fine with it.
Like, it's not above Bad Santa or Lethal Weapon or Jingle All the Way or Charlie Brown and such. But I do think it's like a well-made film. It's got good stop-motion animation. It's got some catchy songs to it. But I don't go out of my way to rewatch it a lot.
I'm trying to form into words what I want to say here. I
Feel
think it's
free.
the most overrated movie, one of the most overrated movies ever. I don't understand the fan base. People fucking go crazy over this movie,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't get it. But a lot of people like it, so whatever. But it's just fucking.
Tell us how you
overrated.
really feel.
I
I did with the Christmas Story. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think out of every movie on this list, with the exception of maybe like fucking, White Christmas or something like that, like I would least like to watch this movie. I would rather watch like fucking
Love Actually.
Love Actually. I would like to go back and watch Love Actually to see if I liked it more this time around than I would watch this movie. And I'm sorry if that offends anyone that likes to go to Hot Topic, but I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do this. I just can't do it.
Good old Jack Skellington.
Okay. What would be in the top 5 then? Number 5, Trading Places.
Get the fuck out of here.
I know I'm in the minority on this one. I don't have an issue with it being in the top 10. A top 5, it's questionable for sure, but I'd put it in my top 10.
Okay. I love this movie. I know you don't, Rambo, right? Like you don't fan of this movie?
It's there.
Okay.
It's
I love
there.
this movie. I grew up with this movie and like always really, really loved it. I don't ever think of this movie like as a Christmas movie. I mean, I know it is. Like I know when it's based and everything, but like that never comes to my mind at all. So whatever, but I wouldn't put it in the top 10 even, I don't think, as like a holiday movie or anything. I might put it in my top 20 of comedies actually, but I don't really think of it as a holiday film.
Bullshit.
Yeah, for me, I mean, it's a lot of it is Eddie Murphy. I mean, if he wasn't in it, I mean, the film it probably wouldn't even be as memorable as it is. He steals the show. This was still roughly early in his career. But I think his charisma and even how he plays against Aykroyd is really, really good. Somehow Jamie Lee Curtis seems to fit in there. She works, and I'm not just saying that because she's topless in the movie.
Yeah, it works
at a young, ripe 25 years old. She looked really good, but
Aykroyd kind of sucks in this movie.
You think so? Really?
I don't think
in this movie. I think he's just annoying. Eddie Murphy carried the film, like you said. Aykroyd, I liked him in other films. Here, I just thought he was an annoying prick. Like I can't think of I like this one Aykroyd scene in the movie. The only scenes I think of is Eddie. The scenes I thought were funny was because of Eddie Murphy, not because of Aykroyd.
Because I'm a karate man. Karate man keeps his scars on the inside.
Yeah.
That whole fucking scene.
I mean, literally, like every scene he's in.
Yeah.
It's very quotable. All his stuff is great. And it feels so like just made up on the spot just to fit the scene. Doesn't even seem like it was written. It's so him. But
there's 1,000 good quotes in that movie too. Where he's having the fucking party, whatever. Who put that cools out on my rug?
I actually like the jail scene right before Gleason shows up, and Aykroyd is talking about the PCP that he has, and the guy's trying to take advantage of him in prison.
Yeah,
I can tell Rambo's just like fuck it.
PCP,
I don't remember that scene.
Angel does. You ever seen what this shit does to kids? The cops like And she stepped on the ball. Anyway, I love this movie. But whatever about Christmas. The Muppet Christmas Carol. Number 4 with Michael Caine.
It's okay.
Michael Caine. Frank Oz.
It's all right. I wouldn't
Yeah,
put it
it's,
that high,
it's
though.
fine. I wouldn't either. I mean, I've never been a huge mark for the Muppets, though.
I haven't seen this in so long, so I can't really judge it well enough. It's been a long time since I've seen this film. Mostly when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
4
4 is
seems
a
a
big-
bit high. Like, just if you've got
Yeah.
you got Charlie Brown, you got all that other stuff. Like, there's probably 10 movies that we've already talked about that are better than this movie for
Yeah.
Christmas. So, whatever. Let's see. Let's go to number 3. We're getting really like close to Gremlins. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Number 3.
It's a great
Okay.
pick.
Where would you put
This-
that on your list?
Yeah. For people asking, this list was made this year. Love Gremlins. I would put on my list.
Where would you put it though?
Yeah.
Like top 10, top 20?
At least top 20, at least. It would not be in my top 5.
No, me either. But I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's not even my favorite Joe Dante movie, to be honest. But like, I like it well enough, especially for a holiday movie. I think this movie, for some reason, works better as a holiday movie than a lot of these others they've been trying to like shoehorn into that category.
Like Trading Places.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Dante film?
Probably The Howling or The Burbs. Like either one of those.
Don't even bring it up, Rambo.
What?
I already know.
The
The
Burbs.
TV show.
Oh,
There's a
man.
trailer for the Burbs TV show that came out.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
What was the line? What? Why women don't like salads?
I can't wait. We should watch that at the end of this, by the way.
Oh, such a fucking waste.
We need that movie though. That's a progressive movie.
Do we?
You know? Yeah.
It's a TV show.
Is it a TV show?
I guess a limited show. I don't know if it's like.
Probably real limited.
Yeah.
But Gremlins is a good choice.
Yeah.
I don't look forward to the new one. But okay, which do you prefer, the first or the second Gremlins?
I prefer the first, but like I get that the second one is like the second one is kind of like Aliens in a way. Because it just takes everything about the first one and like amps it up, and then you got all these new Gremlins, and it's more of like an action based movie. I mean, I love that movie too, but for some the overall cinematography and the feel of the original Gremlins is unmatched, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first I think has a stronger story. The second was less about the story and more about the zaniness, but that's what was fun about that.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you prefer though? Gremlins or Critters, Bulls? That's the ultimate question right there. You got to go with Critters.
I might actually like Critters more. That's actually I watched Gremlins 1 and 2. I probably watched Critters 1 and 2 more.
Do you prefer Critters 2?
Over
Critters 1.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, I think most
yeah.
people do. Okay.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for some reason, that fucking Easter scene is always like stuck with me through time when none of the other scenes have really. Something about that scene is great.
Yeah, I know there's a side note, but I always love the sheriff in that Critters 2 movie where he's just going on his rant and this town voted me on a landslide. This town can kiss my ass.
Yeah. It fucking leaves.
Yeah. But where would you put Gremlins on the Christmas list then? Either one of you? Top 10, top whatever.
It'd be like top 15, probably.
Yeah, top 15.
All right. So we're at what? Number 3?
Three.
And we're at number 2
2 and 1.
is I agree.
Understandable.
Yep, I get
It's
it.
a classic. Yeah.
I probably watched this movie like when I was younger more than any other Christmas movie. Every year for a long time. For a really long time.
I'll just read the comments.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
What's that?
Boring ass movie.
Yeah. A
It's
lot
a
of
good
culture.
film.
Ugh.
It's a good film.
It's a great film, man. Ultimately, like the message of the film is probably better than any other one on here.
Mhm.
I don't know what to say about it anymore, though. I mean, that hasn't really been said. Jimmy Stewart's ass.
Right. It's an easy pick, I think, for this list. Is the obvious one. I figured it would be on here somewhere. Would I put it at on my number 2? Like, probably not. But I'm not mad at the spot that it's in. I get it.
No, me either.
Yeah.
All right.
So what's your guess to number 1?
Somebody said the original Grinch, which that's not been on here, has it?
No. I think I know what it is.
It's got to be the obvious.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about like the other shit that's been on this list,
Yeah.
doesn't-
If Lethal Weapon's on here, then the obvious number 1 has got to be.
All right. So let's see. Number 1 is
Yippee-ki-yay.
Die Hard.
It's my number 1.
All right. Let me ask y'all a question about this movie. Because I think I know my answer to it. Do you think that Die Hard is the best action film ever made? Overall.
I know this is a dumb question, but are you saying best or favorite? Do you think that could be two different things?
I guess like just overall. I mean, anybody, you could say your favorite movie is anything like action film wise, but I'm just talking about like objectively looking at it in comparison to other movies.
I mean, for me, I would say Aliens was the best. But man, Die Hard is so close.
I think that's
yeah. Go ahead.
Somebody said T2, which I think is another like great contender for that.
Yeah, I would choose Die Hard over T2. For me, I would say
Predator.
Alien, but Die Hard is really close, man.
Predator's a great action film.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think it is though.
I mean,
Die Hard for me.
Yeah, if it's on a list, not just even a Christmas list, as number 1 action movie of all time, I would not be upset at it. Would it be my number 1? That's really tough to say.
What, I'm smoking crack because I think Aliens is a great movie? What kind of crack are you smoking? Butt crack?
Who said that in the chat?
Some other guy named Bobby is like the middle guy smoking crack. Why? Because I think Aliens is a great movie. Maybe you guys stop smoking the butt crack.
Smoking
Get your nose
ice.
out of your ass. Stop sniffing farts.
All right, let's do this then, because people have put like a bunch of good ones in here. Might as well fucking do this right now.
Okay.
You got 5 films: Predator, Terminator 2, Bloodsport. Somebody said that one. Die Hard, or what's another one that was on here? Hold on. I don't think Commando's in the same. I mean, it's great, but I don't think it's in the same. Let's just say fucking. Yeah, let's say Aliens. Of those 5, like what order do you rank those in? Good luck, Mark.
Wait, what was the 5 again?
Mark's gonna fucking have a stroke.
Oh
All
man.
right, let's do this. So we got Aliens,
Okay.
we got Predator,
Okay.
we got Die Hard,
Okay.
we got Bloodsport,
And
what the fuck was
T2?
the other one? T2. Yep.
And ranking them. Okay. Go ahead, Mark.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm still writing.
Yeah, right
Writing.
faster.
I'm writing them on my phone. Okay, T2, and then Bloodsport. Hold on.
That's a hell of a list of like action movies, by the way.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, it's my fucking list, buddy. It belongs on there because I say it does. So fuck off.
Was someone's getting mad about that?
Somebody said Bloodsport doesn't belong on that list. It does right now, doesn't it? Because I made it.
Jesus.
You get you a fucking stream and you do your own fucking list. It's mine.
Oh shit.
All right. I gotta get
Let me
serious here.
see.
God damn, this is tougher than I
Yeah, it's
imagined.
really tough.
Okay, I got mine. I'll say 1. My favorite is Aliens.
Okay.
2nd, Die Hard. 3rd, Predator. 4th, Bloodsport. 5th, Terminator 2.
Yeah.
So
Mark, you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go in. I'll start from 5. So 5 would be. God, this is tough. Bloodsport, number 5. Number 4 would be. God, this is tough. It's too tough. Predator. Number 3. Jesus. Why'd you have to do this to me?
Mark's brain
Okay.
short-circuited during this
All right,
process.
let me start over just so I can go quicker. Number 5, Bloodsport. Number 4, Predator. Number 3 is Die Hard. Number 2 would be T2, and then number 1 would be Aliens.
Okay.
And number 1 and 2 could flip flop at any point for me.
So I went way fucking out there then. So I got number 1 being Predator, number 2 being Bloodsport, number 3 being Die Hard, number 4 being T2, and number 5 being Alien. I don't know why either. Like, it's just like, I mean, I love Aliens, but like in comparison to the other films on the list, it just, I don't know. Like, those are like films I've probably watched 1,000 times.
Mhm.
I'll put fucking, listen, y'all can suck my titty sideways. I'll put whatever I want to on this list. And that's what it is, because it's a subjective list. You can take
Exactly.
your fucking taste and shove it up your fucking ass. You don't like my shit. I don't like your shit. So we can
Right,
all have a
people
Coke
give
and
you
a
crap
smile
for it.
and shut the fuck up. But I'll put Bloodsport up there because the fucking montage scenes alone. I put that movie up against anything just based on them damn musical action montages. Like, Jesus, man. That shit's amazing. Till this day.
Yeah, they're all good movies, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's all winners.
Mm-hmm.
But Die Hard is the number one Christmas movie. Sure, why not?
Christmas films that you think should have been on the list.
Well, The Grinch is the biggest one that's like the original one that's not on there. And then let's see.
There's no Rankin Bass movies. Frosty.
Yeah, there's no like Rudolph or yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No Ernest Saves Christmas. That'd be on my list.
Well, fuck, if you're gonna throw Ernest Saves Christmas on there, I mean, we got to put elves on there if we're gonna do that. God damn, that'd be my top 10. Smoking Winston cigarettes, fucking full flavored through the whole thing.
Oh man.
We did a super chat.
Em and Otter's Jug Band Christmas is great. There you go. My number one favorite movie is Terrifier 3.
Christmas
There you
movie,
go.
yeah.
Christmas movie, yeah.
But yeah, Ernest Saves Christmas would be in my at least top 20. And
I love that movie. I mean, I'm not going. Fuck, I don't.
I mean, if we're putting action films, Rocky 4, that's a Christmas movie, which actually had its anniversary a few days ago. I Come in Peace, Cobra, like those are all Christmas.
Yeah.
First Blood, those are all Christmas movies.
Invasion USA, somebody said.
Yeah.
Yeah. There wasn't one horror Christmas movie on this list. I guess Gremlins is about as close to
Rare
got to it.
Exports.
Yeah, Rare Exports
Rare
is probably
Exports.
the closest.
Yeah, No Sound of That Deadly Night. No Black Christmas.
I legitimately think Black Christmas would be high up on this list because that movie I watch every year too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a feel good fucking, family movie, but it's it's definitely centered on Christmas, number one. It has Christmas in the fucking title, and it's a solid horror film. So,
yeah.
Well, especially if you have Rare Exports on there.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Long History Night. I saw that again recently. That very underrated film.
Yep.
That would be on my list.
That's a great one.
Yeah. I like the third Harold and Kumar movie. That's a Christmas one. With the waffle bot.
Yeah.
I mean, there's The Ref with Dennis Leary.
Shit, I forgot about that movie completely.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Is there any Christmas, not movie, but specials, programs that you remember as a kid or such that have a bit of nostalgia that pops up? Like for me, the two that I won't put them on the list, but the claymation Christmas celebration where you had the California Raisins singing Christmas song.
I had all those fucking raisins. I had them on little standees.
Oh yeah,
You could get them from from some restaurant. I don't remember which one it was, but yeah.
And then there was one called Jim Henson's The Christmas Toy, which I remember. Very nostalgic for that. So I didn't know if there's any specials nostalgia. I mean, you mentioned Charlie Brown, but if there's any others.
I mean, the big ones that I always watched when I was a kid, anyway. You always watch the Charlie Brown Christmas. You always watch the Rudolph, you know, original version. Um, every year I know I watch those, and then Frosty. You always watch that. Um, those are the main ones I remember, like coming on like every year. This is before I'm talking about just like as a kid, like when you're watching mostly cartoons and shit like that. I do remember Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. Um, yeah, those are the main ones I can remember.
I also remember seeing the Garfield Christmas when I was a kid a few times.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Yeah, those were fun. Like my favorite was the Halloween one, but the Christmas one, Garfield, was fun as well.
Mark, did you celebrate Christmas as a child?
Yeah, but I don't really remember any Christmas specials, honestly. I can't think of anything. Nothing comes to mind.
God damn it, Mark.
Probably like when we end the stream, like I'll remember some, but as of right now, I can't think of any.
He hated Christmas. It's too white.
Yeah, I don't like snow.
Like the backdrop. I didn't even notice that. That's cool. The snow backdrop.
Oh yeah, yeah, in the back of the. All right, so yeah, I guess this would be a good time before we get off here just to ask the chat, like, are there any like Christmas movies, whether they're popular or not, that you all always watch?
While they're doing it, I'll ask you two guys a question.
Oh,
It's Christmas related, but not movie related.
oh fuck.
Do you have a favorite Christmas present or Christmas toy, whether you're a kid, grown up, that you remember getting, you going, that was a wonderful gift? Christmas present, Christmas toy, whatever the case. Do you have a favorite?
Yeah, I know what mine is.
What is it?
Oh, the PS2.
Oh shit, yeah.
Got that for Christmas, so I mean that was like that was everything at the time, you know what I mean? Because I got it like right when it came out, and yeah, shit, I think as a matter of fact, I know my first movie on DVD that I got with it was Mission Impossible 2. But at the time, I was like, "This is the best thing ever." And yeah, I mean, what was I? I can't even remember how old I was. I was really young.
I'm gonna see if I can find mine on here just to show you real quick. They've got like a picture of it. They got a picture of everything on the internet, so here it is. For some reason, now listen, I got the Super Nintendo, for Christmas one year, which was amazing. I got a Nintendo for Christmas before that, which was amazing at that time. Those were the things that I was most like into at that time. But this one was the one for some reason that like I fucking jizzed my pants about the most. Let me transfer this over here. The G.I. Joe aircraft carrier.
Nice.
Wow.
It was one of those like set kind of things that you put pieces of it together and shit. You could land shit on it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know you were in the G.I. Joe.
Yeah, G.I. Joe was like my thing. So like every morning before like I went to school, it was always on. Like it was always like G.I. Joe and Masters of the Universe were always on constantly. And like those were the two big things at that time period. And I was always like more into like G.I. Joe than I was Masters of the Universe. So I had all this shit. Like I had all of the little figures. I had all of the like things you could put together, the tanks and the fucking aircraft carriers and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was my jam back in the day.
I think I got mine. Actually, I'm gonna share this.
Okay.
I remember having this as a kid. I wish I still had it too, because it was like the coolest thing.
Let me bring it up here. Hold on. This thing's fucking killer. Hold on. There's a video involving this. Full screen.
It's not that.
No.
Anyway.
That's amazing.
Look at that.
It was a machine gun. It was a sword.
Goddamn
awesome.
can opener. Everything in the world.
I mean, with the name alone, the Eliminator.
The Eliminator.
That's awesome.
Oh. All right.
No,
So,
the guy did not come with it.
Before we go, we got to watch Mark's favorite new show
Oh,
trailer. Hold on a second.
God.
Oh no!
Oh shit.
Why
This is
is this? Why does this exist?
We're gonna find out. I haven't watched it yet, so it'll be fun.
Okay,
It will be fun, won't it, Rambo?
you'll love it.
I mean, this is not gonna make me mad, right?
It might.
We'll see.
It's gonna be something great, I'm sure.
You will see.
Here we go. Let's see.
I thought this was canceled. By the way, I heard this. I thought they had canceled this because there's like no word for the longest time, and it's like, nah.
Get ready to witness the majesty that is the new Burbs trailer. Here we go. I haven't seen it. It just looked like something I would love. Let's see.
How long has the house been empty?
20 years.
You don't think that's weird? They had a daughter who
Died.
in the house. So are we gonna go in?
Do white ladies love salad? Hell yeah, we're going in.
It's my anxiety. Let it cover me. It's my anxiety. Gotta shake it off of me.
Which one of us is the murderer?
Yeah, I hate everything about it. Yep.
Just why?
The fucking horrible music. God, what's that guy's fucking name? Gotcha, Godzilla, Gotcha. That little, you know, that little
Oh yeah,
it's playing in the background and just spoon fed fucking comedy bullshit.
how you feel about the humor?
I loved it. I can't wait. When's it coming on?
February, I think it said.
I'll record it with my TiVo, which I don't fucking have. So,
Do white women like salad?
do white women? That's a great line.
Like, who is that for? It's a good question. Like, is that for fans?
No,
It's not for young people, clearly, because
no.
So it's got to be for.
I didn't see one positive comment on the trailer. Universally, it was all negative. It's not going to appeal to anyone, I don't think. Complete waste of time.
People wonder why I say burn it all down.
No, I'll be honest with you. I don't wonder why you say that. Like, I completely understand it.
But that's Peacock. That's the stuff they want to shell out for. Just think of the money wasted on projects like this that are going to bomb, dismissed, made fun of. What a waste of money.
Mm-hmm.
Think about all the past just 5 years alone, how much wasted money on some of these projects. They just make you
I
go
think
insane.
I think it looks great. I can't wait for it to come out. Mark, I know you're excited.
I could give a fuck about Kiki Palmer. I don't get the obsession with her. Like,
She was in Attila and the Bee, but man, she won a spelling bee.
she's one of the producers of this show, so like
You hate spelling bees.
I think Seth MacFarlane is involved with this too, so it's like,
God.
yeah, just completely pointless. Not gonna add any. It's not gonna do anything good. It's just gonna. It looks shitty already, and it was like what really like 30 seconds of it that you saw.
Can you imagine watching that whole thing? Like the whole
No, I can't
friggin'
because I wouldn't.
jump out a window.
Maybe we'll do a
No, we
reaction.
won't. I won't. Y'all fucking do it.
Yeah, it ain't worth it.
So let's do this though. I think that's a pretty good idea. Next time on the next show, let's review Tarantino's list
Sounds good.
and like
Okay.
see what we think. See
And you
what-
have the list?
Oh yeah, it's out everywhere.
Okay.
Mhm.
I can definitely get it. But yeah, so we're at 3 hours in, so I think now is probably as good a time as
Yeah.
anything. Rambo, what do you got coming up?
Same as always. Thanks to people out there. A lot of random reviews. I've uploaded a bunch. Lone Survivor. Many other reviews. Which Lone Survivor, on a side note, that's a decent movie, but the story is behind it is so interesting, and that's what makes me not be able to watch the film, because the real life story of that is such. That movie is such a load of bullshit for what really happened. I don't know if you heard of the film Lone Survivor, the Mark Wahlberg war film.
I am.
Yeah.
Because in reality, what happened was they went too close with the chopper. That when they went down, the rope was screwed up or cut when it wasn't supposed to. They hit it, and then the rope was easily found. And then from many people, the guy ran away. He was scared. He barely even fired his gun. He left his friends behind. So when he was found, it was such an embarrassment. They're like, "We're gonna write this book, and you're gonna be this big badass, and don't tell anybody." And so the movie is just a load of horseshit where this guy, and also he said everybody died, but then when they went back, they found a body of one of the guys. It had been 10 days. The guy was only dead for like a day or two. So if the guy actually said there may be people alive, that guy would have survived. But yet here this guy now, with the help of, I know the government lied, big surprise. And it led to this one guy dying. He ran away. He left his men behind. And now he made all this money and does all these seminars talking about how he's this top-notch guy. I'm like, that's why I can't watch the film, because it's such a load of BS. And there's some interesting rabbit holes you go on YouTube about it, and that was the most fascinating part. Not so much the movie, but the real life story, whereas actual Navy SEALs, and they talk about what really, like, for example, in the movie, there's a bit where choppers come in. I forget what it's called. The choppers, they're like much more heavier and bigger, which they didn't like taking because they were labeled as too slow because they couldn't maneuver as much compared to regular helicopters. In reality, another guy was going to be on one of those choppers, but then he was told to get off the chopper. More than likely because the head people knew that the bad guys had these heat-seeking rockets, but either they didn't tell or it was miscommunication, and they didn't tell the other people in the chopper, so when they went in, they got killed.
Hmm.
And then also, there's, I don't know how true it is, but there's rumors that when the plan was initially happening, the reason they tried to call and get an answer is because the other people were all playing like frisbee. They weren't at the radios and stuff. They were messing around and screwing around. Which, if you talk to a lot of people in the military, they'll say, yeah, there's a lot of people that will just mess around and goof off, but they don't want that out there because it'd be bad for recruitment. And then really that's what Lone Survivor the movie became, was a glorified recruitment video to hide the embarrassment of the real life mission, which, yes, was the Operation Red Wing. So again, it's some fascinating rabbit holes you go into. And I talked about that in the video I uploaded, which, I mean, because it was just much more fascinating than the movie. And that's one of those things that, yes, it's a movie, but it's hard when you're watching and you think of the reality. Like me knowing about that, it was hard to enjoy because it was just propaganda.
Yeah.
Whatever propaganda. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know if, have you guys ever gone to rabbit holes? Not doesn't have to be military, but any other rabbit holes that you've gone into about, or you're not in your head? Like, is there something specific?
It's weird to say this, but like there's a period of time there where I was like really going down rabbit holes with people that had died in caves and like all the circumstances of shit that led them to like get stuck in these fucking caves. Because for some reason that was just fascinating to me. Number one, that people would just go into caves like as a sport or whatever the fuck that is. But number two, like how you get like stuck in one of them to where like nobody can get you out. So like I went down that rabbit hole. And then like conspiracy theories, I've done that whole fucking thing because, you know, I don't know. It's just what you do if you watch the X-Files, I guess.
Mhm. That was going to be my answer, ufology. Like I can watch videos on all that shit all day long. So yeah.
And then there's like all these different, you know, on YouTube, there's all these different fucking like content creators that just focus on one specific thing, like Watergate or fucking, you know, the Cuban Missile Crisis, or just pick any, you know, event like that. And I got into that kind of stuff for a long period of time too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but anyway, I uploaded a review of that. Review of Long History Night is uploaded. A lot of random stuff. So I upload every day for those who are interested. How about you, Mark?
Man, I wish I could upload every day if I wasn't always at work. Yeah, probably just a video or two on a few choice things that I've just gotten. I'm waiting on a bunch of stuff to come, as always. Let me see. Oh, I do have one video that I'm thinking about putting up, but I don't know if I want to. I do have part of that Roger Avery conversation recorded, so maybe I could put some of that up. I'll probably just do audio only. But yeah, we'll see. So that'll be coming.
So there we go. And I think for us, like, I know I've got a review of Maxine, the second site release coming out. CK did one for Pearl. And then let's see what the fuck is coming up. Oh yeah, we still got to do the Physical Media Hall of Fame show, which is Sunday, I think. We didn't do that last time, so I know those two things are coming up in the next couple of days. So yeah, more interviews and shit like that to come. 3 hours into it, I'm ready to fucking pass out. So I will just say that you need to remember one thing, and that is
I'm the only one that's Michael Myers, you fucking bitch.
no, it's not that. It's actually that everybody dies, but Friday Night lives. See y'all.
See ya.
A big thanks goes out to our supporters over at Dead Pit on Patreon.com. You can get hours upon hours of great content, right, Uncle Bill?
There's so many hours of content. We've got reviews. We've got songs. We've got live streams. We've got exclusive streams. We've got non-exclusive streams. We've got streams with all kinds of celebrities and all kinds of different old shows from the past podcast, the initial incarnation of the show. All of that can be yours.
Dead Pit on Patreon.com. Show us a little bit of love. Give us some money because we definitely deserve it. That Patreon page is so killer that you'll rub your bird to it on a nightly basis. It's that good.
You won't be able to contain yourself. You'll have to jerk your bird out and go crazy. I mean, that's how much content that we have. So much content that it's massive, and it will massively smack you in the face.
You'll play with your bird so much, pretty soon you'll be looking around for somebody else's bird to play with.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite Filipino bitch, Miss Slatko Fudd, telling you about shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts on TeePublic. There are others, but they all suck. And it's the best goddamn deal on horror shirts you will ever see. New shirts, old shirts, all the in-between shirts. God damn it, bulls, go over to shop.deadpit.com. You ain't down with that. You can go to fucking hell.